Dana, this week is Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase, the Chevy Chase.
And you got to give it up for such an old school OG. First year, only did 1 year. A lot of people don't know that because he was such a powerhouse.
He exploded.
Crushed it. Tall, good looking, funny. Goldie Hawn said that's just a combo you don't see a lot, you know?
Yes. And so he's got all that credit. And so when he came in, I knew that his sense of humor, because he hosted SNL, and he's been very sweet to me over the years, but I knew he likes to say the inappropriate thing. And so he started doing it. So this is not for the faint of heart, this episode. I think it's really funny. Chevy was in full funny form. And so we just all really, really laughed. And his wife, Janie, was there, and his daughter, Kaylee. So I think it ended up being a really good experience.
It's one
for
of the
him.
more interesting ones because it is chaotic. It's he's jumping around. It's just like no one was here. We were just laughing at dinner, just saying stupid things. Some was a little off color and crazy, but remember, it is in the spirit of just we're trying to make each other laugh and be funny.
Yeah. Once I knew that he just wants to say the inappropriate thing with his timing, it's perfect. Yeah. It's like so wrong, it's right. I just started laughing.
And that's what made
Greg,
him famous, and that's what's
and
good.
Heather,
we all had a good time.
We all laughed our ass off, and I think he had a great time.
So if you want to hear one of the OGs, stay tuned. Here he is, Chevy Chase.
Mr. Chase is getting comfortable here on the podcast. He's
I'm not ready.
We brought in a new chair.
Where's Spade? Showering now?
He doesn't know. No, he's bathing.
He's bathing. That's
I don't
even
know what
better.
he's doing.
He's in there like this.
David is missing all the best
Come on,
parts.
David. I don't have all day. I've got another interview with Carlton Travels.
Keep going.
I'm not going to quit on you.
Oh,
Woo-hoo.
that's right. I don't want to ask.
I love the way you typed out your questions.
Well, don't you do it like that? I can't do it linear
actually.
because the bubbles. This was guest prep.
Did you say death threat?
Death threat. He
you.
killed a man in Reno in 1977. That's the first line.
The guy was named Skippy. Uh-oh.
Skippy Bloodthirst. Oh.
Skippy. Come on, Dave. We're doing a Skippy thing.
Sometimes he panics when we have a big star on the show.
Well,
David,
how about if you had Skippy on the show?
Skippy dippy dippy.
You know about that, right?
Skip. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah,
yes. The old taser run around the yard, try to survive trick. Run into the bathroom and.
It's a very good Carson. By the way, you know he's a good friend of mine, and you look nothing like him.
Who? Johnny?
Oh, that's right, Johnny.
Johnny.
Did you know Johnny?
I was on 5 times and then I got blacklisted.
What'd you do?
I did. I was doing it with Phil Hartman. I'm doing Johnny Carson. We were doing the basics, for those of you at home, you're watching a thing called a television, and we're not actually in your living room. It was that kind of stuff. And then at one point, we did one where he didn't know that Susan Day was not still on the Partridge Family. So,
I know either of those.
I know.
Things.
It was like 10 years later. But then on the next Tonight Show, because this Carson fanatic told me, he said, "You see that, Ed? We're senile now." So he would go down the hall yelling, "It's time to go. They're making fun of me now. It's time to go."
He did?
Oh, that's according to Jay Leno. The people go. It doesn't matter.
Fuck.
You were on Carson. Yeah,
that's a good Jay.
Well, he just has all this wisdom. You just do it. It doesn't matter.
And so funny. What the fuck?
Chasey's.
Oh, hi, David.
Can we call you Chasey as like a
get
nickname?
lunch.
David Spade has joined the podcast. Chevy and I did a cute.
Do I mind if you blow
20,
your nose, Dave?
20 up front.
Is this mic about right? Yeah, you're good. Because I see it's far away.
It's beautiful.
That's okay. I'll just do this. All right. Nice to have seen you.
He'll throw out his lumbar, but we'll hear him.
Did you tell
I'll
him?
do Carson all day.
Lumbar's good.
Lumbar.
Tell him when you saw him at the...
Okay. So if you don't remember this, it doesn't matter, but there's 2 funny or interesting stories about you and I. I got cast on SNL. with auditioning. I go to Lauren's house in August.
Are we taping?
Yeah.
We're always taping. We've been taping the last 20 minutes.
Fuck.
We're almost.
I'm sorry. Does that hurt?
We're almost done.
We can say whatever.
Motherfucker.
Okay, say it again.
God, that little bitch. Okay. So 86, I get cast in SNL. I'm not on the show yet, and I'm at Lauren's house in August. We go to a Yankees game. I'm with you. Tyson is sitting away from us. You go, let's go meet the champ. And we walked through the audience, and they were just, Chevy, going crazy. And then we met Tyson. And he goes, hey, Chevy Tyson. Oh, I'm sorry, now I'm doing Jay Leno. Fuck!
Mike Leno.
They're both the same, really.
You know, they're kind of, yeah. Yeah, I know you, but I don't even know who that guy is. You know, but you introduced me to Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Do you remember that? You don't have to.
Let me just think.
No.
Nope. No, don't remember.
Okay, here's my second one.
I like this little goofy
Only
motherfucker.
you witnessed this, Chevy. You, me, and Lauren, Paul and Linda came over that in August, and A. Whitney Brown, a comedian, was there with us.
Everybody. McCartney. Paul.
Oh, that guy.
That guy,
Paul.
McCartney. Yeah. I just want to see if you remember what Whitney said. So McCartney's kind of sheepishly plays a song that is not out. He just recorded it, and he plays it for us, and we're listening to his song, and then it ends, and there's a pause, and Whitney said, just like this, reminds me of Julian Lennon. And Paul never forgot it.
Well, that's one of you.
Julian
Lennon. To say that to Paul.
Well,
that's all I got.
Is there Kleenex or something in here? What is
that
this
what you
thing?
need? That's supposed to be the name of the thing.
Would you like a
Supposed to be
Tic
what?
Tac?
It's supposed to be the name of the show, but it's like it looks like a lunchbox.
No, why? Am I breathing?
No, not at all. I just feel like you're good with props. Here's the key to the cellar.
He's a prop guy.
There's the
happen to be
keys.
good with
Keys.
props.
That's where I keep her.
What's this one?
The keys to
So
the
where-
cellar
did you say that?
where I keep the people.
You know,
I'm sorry. Look, there's no chance that you're going to speak. This guy's unfucking believable.
We planned that I would start it, but I'm going to be very quiet right now.
No.
All right. Now, which one of you is Dana?
Let's just get that out of the way right up front.
I'm Chevy.
found him.
You're David. He's Dana.
Chevy
So-
is a legendary comic. I don't use that lightly. Grew up on all these movies, watched it your whole time. Unbelievable. There was it said here you started the National Lampoon Radio Hour. Is that what it's called? The Radio Hour? I didn't really even know.
Radio Hour, yes. It was called a Radio Hour.
What was the Radio Hour?
Radio Hour.
What was that?
That's a tough
Ray
one.
Hour?
Look,
It's a Ray Hour.
we can get you a cocktail if it'll make you better.
Wait a fucking
I
second.
would mention Foster Brooks if our crowd wasn't 5 to 7 year olds. So let me think.
Foster Brooks.
Remember Foster Brooks?
Let me just think back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I try not to do those.
Did he die?
references.
Or is many of him alive? What?
He died of fake alcoholism.
He's with Walt Disney. They froze him and took his head and put it in a tomb.
So that National Lampoon Radio Hour, is that, because I didn't even know about that, but a lot of people came on to SNL from that.
That was O'Donoghue's
Okay.
thing. Michael O'Donoghue.
Who wound up being a writer on SNL.
The most incredible guy, really funny. He was just the best writer in the world.
He's mentioned a lot on this podcast, but it's interesting to hear you.
Oh, yeah, no, he was. In fact, he was a little bit fastidious. He had, in his tiny office, you remember the offices?
Oh, yeah. Just like college dorms. Yeah.
Excuse me.
You fanning yourself?
We could get the air down. I like it cool. I have rosacea. That's another.
So he would have, that's nice.
You'll see later.
Oh, sure, fuck me over.
I'll have a pink flow. But
Just
anyway,
because I have it.
so
No, wait, on this wall, on his cork board.
got it.
He'd have ideas.
Right.
And he was very, as I say, in caps, each little thing he'd do. Mm-hmm. And I'd go in there when he wasn't in there and just move those things just about an inch to the right.
Oh, no. Doesn't like that.
And he'd come in,
That sounds like
this is his...
college shenanigans.
Yep.
So you started as a writer. So you had Michael. Who else was writing with you when you first, Lauren.
Lauren, thank you. That's it. No,
Well, you had
Dare I say Alan Zweibel, who never wrote anything? What? Danny Aykroyd.
Well, Danny, yeah.
Oh, of course. And Al Franken and Tom Davis were there then in the beginning. So. Did you kind of put that writing staff together or with Lauren, kind of?
No, I just did it. Not Lauren. No.
So Zweibel didn't write
Lauren
anything.
did was pay me big.
Well, you were in this National Lampoon Radio Hour with a couple of these guys, and so Lauren kind of went there to pluck some of those writers and performers off of that. It was radio sketches. Is that what it was?
What's the question?
What was the radio hour? What were you guys doing? Bits or what were you doing?
Yeah, very funny shit. And let's see, Billy Murray was on it.
Yeah.
And then, I think he killed somebody. And then,
right.
You know Billy Murray, don't you?
Oh yeah, he's an Irish. You wouldn't want to. Yeah, he's a tough
Irish guy.
Yeah, he's.
I saw him take somebody by their feet and slam them on the floor. No, okay. Anyway,
how did Martin Short take that?
Right, exactly.
He's
Billy,
wily too.
I have to say I love him, but he's a strange fellow, Billy.
You guys were magic together. We'll talk about that later.
That's right.
And
About
Caddyshack.
an hour and a half from now.
Yes, we do have cookies and milk and a little nap halfway through.
Yeah,
for David.
Dane and I are getting up there.
I'm getting a foot massage.
So you get
right
on
now.
that.
That's okay. I don't want anything to drink.
They pluck you guys off. They put you on. You got.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, David.
You got some great, sir.
I got it.
See,
What have I done?
Well, you're just always
That's
practicing your art.
No, that was a good one, actually.
You were that way when I met you in '86. You would just do. I remember you trying to put a pizza box into a little garbage can. No one was watching. And I go, he's doing Buster Keaton. You couldn't put it in. You folded it. You looked around. I mean, it's really interesting. I was watching you work.
Sense.
Yeah, that you're just always practicing.
Yes, I heard a story. Is this true? When you met Goldie Hawn at Paramount, she had a crocheted handbag on, and when you walked in, you didn't say hi. You just went up and put your hand under the bag and said, "Cough, please."
Yes, that is true. Janie's going.
Isn't that hilarious?
Yeah.
Oh, Janie's here.
Yeah,
Jevy's wife.
Just had dinner with Goldie.
That's right.
She just reminded.
Isn't that funny?
But I just said cough, not cough, please.
Yes, you know what? You're right.
See the difference?
The timing.
I'll just
cough.
talk to him then.
Yeah.
No, you know what?
You
It's
have
true.
a choice.
She said it was cough, and I added please to help the crowd
know,
at home.
that's so nice
You know, you did it right, and
Thank you.
I should not tweak it. 100%.
So when you first met Goldie, like you're going to do a movie with her, did you just know right away the chemistry? Foul Play was the first one, right? Was that the first time you met her?
Borked her.
What?
Anyway,
I'm
we're
sorry.
gonna
What was that?
let's roll a clip.
We have
Don't
editing
allow that in.
capability.
Cut there. I
Don't
wanna
worry.
cut. Okay, and the question was,
Did you?
He's backing up. I know you're kidding.
I don't know. I'm interested in the people you met in the 70s that kind of just immediately impressed you. Obviously,
well, she was,
yeah,
she was beautiful,
charming, funny,
charming,
funny.
yeah, funny, sort of funny.
Well,
We just had dinner with her recently.
Yeah.
and
She's dead now.
Was it because
2 days
was
later?
something she ate?
No, she's looks the same. It's amazing. This is many years later. She looks great and seems great.
She was the bubbly sort of airhead on Laugh-In, and then she became this big movie star and movie producer.
And now she knows half the alphabet.
I don't know. I'm either punchy
like
or
it.
everything you say is killing me.
So you go
Anyway.
do Foul Play, which
She's
is
already sick of it. Look,
no, I like it. I
so
just
she's
I love it. Janie, is this how this people ask my wife? Is he like this all the time?
Yes.
Okay.
It's exhausting.
I love it. Funny is funny. So enough about you. What do you think of David and I?
no,
what happened now?
I don't know. I'm just
smelling my mic. Doesn't everybody do that? Yeah, go ahead.
well here. You can.
I'll
Okay,
read
let me
you. He
just
has
see.
perfect.
Can you
pitch.
read those?
You can.
I
sing.
made some
this
notes.
is too much.
All right.
I can't read that.
Who was more talented, Dan Aykroyd or
Pick anybody.
Goldie Hawn?
No, Danny was the resident genius,
Yes,
as I like
for
to
sure.
say, of SNL. And when I say that, I think of Danny like holding a painting, just sitting like off to the stage right or something with a painting and talking about it. Yeah. And really beautiful, everything in it is great. Look at the rock and the way the trees are. And there's a naked woman in the middle of it. He never mentions. So he's, like this and that. And you're just going. I mean, I just, by the way, did a picture with him about a few weeks ago up in Canada. Mm-hmm. He's great. He's the best.
There's something about him. He's so
naturally
likable.
funny and doesn't try. He's just naturally funny.
We had Phil Hartman,
unlike yourselves.
was sort of a doppelganger.
I try hard.
I'm sorry. What did I say?
I love it. We had Phil Hartman was kind of like that. He would get into the specs of an Evinrude motor way more than show business and his plane and his boat and just a hobbyist like Dan.
I miss him. He was great, Phil.
Yeah.
What did he die of? I forgot.
It's a long story. We'll
That's good
save
enough.
that for part 2.
Bullets.
Love.
Well, yeah.
Oh boy, you're right. I forgot.
Yeah.
Heavens to Betsy.
That was a rough one.
So Danny's the genius. Michael's the best writer. Mm-hmm. And you're friends with Paul Simon. He's pretty good.
Paul.
Yeah, Paul
great.
Simon.
The shorter one?
I don't know how he's coming up.
Come on, Paul.
It's like Stuart
Sing
Little.
a little tutu.
He's doing a Stuart Little on the show. But that first year, you're loaded up. You fucking go out there and crush it. You're on SNL. It's great. Can't get any huger. Cover Time magazine said you're the funniest guy in America. And
What? Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear that
Christ.
You,
Really?
Maybe it
what
was
I
Penny
gather,
Saver.
you blew up on that show.
Yeah.
First year. You.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to see my cock?
That's 3 questions from now.
Again?
I'm sorry. So sorry.
Hey, I said again. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
getting
good.
used to your frequency. Again. We got it's like, would you like to see my cock? Is my new favorite line. We've done 60 episodes, some 200 hours, and that's my singular
That's it.
favorite
Right there.
line. Chevy Chase, would you like to see my cock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might do good with your. He's got merch. If you have merch, that's a good one.
Well, that's
What's merch?
You need merch.
Merchandise. We put it
Janie,
on a
listen to
T-shirt.
this.
We monetize it. Chevy Chase, would you like to see my cock? We sell it and give you a little bit.
No, I'm telling you, you could do merch. You could do T-shirts that just say.
What about this?
Is that yours?
Okay, it says
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
I made it up.
Okay, good.
Jesus Farmers.
That's what it
We're,
says.
we're looking to sell billions of them.
Well,
Because,
what's it
look,
about to you?
Nothing. It's just shit.
Oh, okay. It's just juxtaposing 2 words that don't. Yeah, Jesus
In a
Farmers.
sense, yes.
Yes.
I don't know if you have time to explain it to everyone.
Big eyes, lean forward. I'll do the play-by-play for the
Okay.
audience.
You could have a shirt that just says, "This is crazy. This is crazy."
Anyway, so
No, you have to
is that
answer. You have to answer one question this hour.
okay.
That's merch, guys. Scribble these down. This
Chevy
is
held
crazy.
his hat over his
I'm
eyes and
telling you.
pretended that then David was
What are
revealed.
you describing it?
I think it's funny,
I thought
and I
this was
wanna-
being filmed.
We're
No,
filming
it's not.
it, and
It's
it's
not,
going to be a
actually.
Broadway show. Unfortunately, you're being played by John Hamm.
I don't know.
on an apple box.
I think I know who that is. And somebody mentioned that we looked alike or something.
Well, he just did
Fletch.
Fletch. He did a remake.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm ripping my notes into confetti, but I will try a few more. Hold on. Love Spies Like Us. I'm just going to say
You're
things
just
I
going to
like.
jump around. And
The buddy movies are unreal. There's too many to mention, but obviously, how many vacations did you do? Not we. Did you?
17.
17.
8
It
movies.
feels like it.
8 movies and 9 actual vacations, right, Janie? How many vacations? No,
4
4 movies, but how many if you add your vacation?
Yeah, let's
You
ask
have
Janie.
that backwards. It's
Whatever happened to Randy Quaid?
4 vacations. Randy Quaid?
Yeah, well, what's he up to?
Well, he lives in prison. No,
I'm just kidding.
no, he's wonderful.
He's an eccentric. He was
lives
great.
with his wife. Is Canada, Nathan? I just spoke to him. Yeah. Unfortunately, now I can speak to Randy.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I called Randy. I hadn't spoken to him in 40 years or something, and I just couldn't. I wanted to call him and talk.
Yeah.
Chevy, nice, and I lied about that. We're going to do another vacation.
Oh my God, he must have shit his
what
pants.
could I say to him?
How did you?
I called out of the blue, and you haven't done shit. That's not right.
Mm-hmm.
So I lied, and I'm sorry, Randy.
Oh my God.
So
We might do another vacation.
He's doing an episode of Doomsday Preppers right now.
Doomsday Preppers?
That's where they,
Well,
that's
what
where
he
they
said.
live in a
He's
bunker.
the
and
president
wait.
of Montana Freeman, I think.
Doomsday Pepper's Farm.
Hey, man,
Okay.
they're listening in.
Nice.
Next. Okay.
Next. Keep going.
I
That was
want
a
to
good
talk
one.
about Three Amigos because
Yes.
Martin Short and Steve Martin and you were so likable. And when that movie, I told Lauren that it's gotten shinier and brighter.
He what? Yeah.
Well, it was a hit, but then now it's like a cult thing. They don't make kind of funny movies anymore. Have you noticed
Right.
that? Just
I
those
noticed.
type of just funny.
Yes.
But what do you think of Martin Short? Is he talented, or what do you think? I'm
So damn funny.
He's maybe the funniest. He's
I know,
up there.
I know.
Yeah. Is that some kind of
That's how big his dick
That's
is.
phallic
it.
reference?
That's all I can say.
Chevy, hold.
Well, it's three guys, different senses of humor, jammed in a movie. It's got to take some finessing to make it work. It worked great.
It was amazing. Remember your chapstick moment? That was on the horse.
Yeah.
You made
That
such.
was winged.
Oh, for sure.
You could tell.
For sure.
Yeah.
First, there's what? Marty has sand coming out of his mouth.
Yes. He spits the sand.
I don't know what Steve had.
I don't know. His water was gone or something.
Yeah. And then I'm there like,
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
showering.
my horse
Yeah, it was-
hideous.
yeah, it's great. Like a silent film.
I love that scene. But I think one of my favorite things is do you have anything besides Mexican food
Yeah,
in the restaurant in Santa Poco or where the fuck we were?
Where were you? Where did you shoot it?
New Mexico? I don't know.
Mexico.
Arizona? Oh, in
Arizona.
Mexico.
No, New Mexico.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Only you would know that, sweetie. My
Where did-
wife, Janie Chase.
We're turning it into the interview
Oh.
with her because
It's
she's
fun to. We haven't had a
Why not?
spouse
Clear
here who
answers.
can speak
Why
truth to
not?
power
Yeah.
about everything. I remember Lauren saying, I think it was John Landis. He was like frustrated with the cut. And he always refers to comedians as the monkeys. It's great to shoot all the townspeople, but you should really spend some time on the monkeys. And that was
nice.
you three. But he says that to all of us.
Oh.
We're the monkeys. Here's something that Lauren
Lauren
said.
said monkeys.
Did Lauren ever say this to you, Chevy? Because Lauren has a way of like taking big issues and making them. You said about funny people, and there's funny people. And he says, there's only 900 of us on the planet. And it was such a perfect
900.
I know, it was such a funny specific number that I kind of went, did he
And he
figure
meant it.
that? Did he figure it out? There's 3 in Portugal. There's 7 in
less in Russia.
Ukraine has maybe a mime now because the president is a monkey.
That's right.
Oh, you mean a comedian? Right. Okay. Sorry. We love Lauren.
I don't want to do anymore. You're too funny.
No. You're making me funny because you're funny.
He's unpleasant, but you're funny.
I know my place.
Well, I'm going to write that down. You're funny on a T-shirt.
And
The cock one and
David's unpleasant.
I'm going to ask a normal question. Did you meet Lauren in line at a Monty Python movie? If so, which one?
good.
I did.
Oh.
Would you suck your straw again that way?
I know. I'm trying to get everyone worked
This is
up.
what he
Because
did.
Chevy's not wearing any pants.
Oh shit! You're right.
Was it Holy Grail?
Yes. Yeah, it was. And I remember Lauren
Can I cut in?
Actually, I don't remember him. I'm sorry.
Did he cut in line, or did you actually?
Did you plan that ahead of time, or did it happen live in real time?
See, that's me.
I remember Lauren.
That's why you guys never got this far.
No.
We didn't.
Wait!
I looked at your 19 hit movies
Jesus.
and your Academy Award.
I cannot argue that.
We cannot argue your IMBD. Is that what they call it? You are legendary. And I told him when we came through the door that it was.
Does this bother you?
Chevy has his face up on the side of the mic.
Chevy's doing a handstand.
I'm loving this. Hosted SNL 8 times and had 4 vacation movies. Discuss.
I did not host it 8 times.
You didn't? Fucking Wikipedia. 5? You're the 5.
No, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because Lauren, that prick, Lauren, I needed to host it. I hadn't been seen much, and I was getting closer to death.
Sure.
And
Are you alive?
no. And,
This is a hologram.
I asked him. He said, "Chevy, you've hosted it 5 times." Like
that's enough.
Well, fuck you and your big mouth. I mean, what? Come on. I could have hosted it 6.
Keep going, yeah.
And you stalled out at 5?
That was it.
And now you're in the 5-timers club.
Yep.
I've only hosted it 3. David?
2.
There's no club for us.
Well, that's 5 together if you do together.
Okay, we should come together. That'll be the next shtick.
Come together.
On the 50th.
Chevy is a first ballot Hall of Famer. But I'm going to try to get some votes.
Start as
for SNL.
You start with Dan Aykroyd.
What?
It means on SNL, you're just obviously right in the Hall of Fame of SNL, no matter what.
We think in sports. Do you like sports,
No
Chevy?
arguments.
Huh?
We think of sports metaphors. Do you like sports?
Are you a sports guy?
Like what? You're my starting
Did
5.
you say spores?
Spores.
Janie?
I like spores.
Janie, get in here.
Maybe Janie should pull up a chair and just sort of...
Another way to put it.
You want to get Janie down here?
If you're creating a sketch team for a television show, I would start with you at Update, and I would put Dan Aykroyd in there, and Bill Murray, and basically the whole first cast.
Yeah, it's hard to...
Well, he wasn't in the first Billy.
Billy came a little later.
Yeah,
he
was
like
in
3 years.
I think he was in Chicago killing people.
Oh,
Right, Billy, because you're both 6'4". Lauren, we'd like someone as tall as Chevy, and then they brought in Bill. You're both giants.
Yeah.
Now, Gilda Radner, she's just a magic person on camera.
I know. Is she still around?
That's all right.
It's okay.
Come on, it's pretty bad.
That's pretty
It's pretty
tame.
bad.
No.
I loved Gilda.
I've said things privately that would make your hair stand.
Apparently, I'm not being private.
Exactly.
This is
That's
going.
where the microphone
This is our
comes
first
in.
live podcast. It's all over Europe and East
It's
Asia.
out. Everything's out there.
No, anything can be
No.
cut, so you can say anything.
Yeah, who are your favorite SNL people? Do you over the years? I know you
Gilda
probably don't
is
watch.
one.
Gilda for sure. Yeah.
Danny, John, even though, and he's dead.
Phil, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
God,
Who would you put
wasn't
in
that the worst thing in the world? John dying.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was a tough one.
Janie and I were in our house out here,
Yes.
an earlier house. Mm-hmm. It was on the door, and you're not supposed to really actually get into the area because other people live here. Anyway, I opened the door and there's like 8 journalists. Chevy, what do you think about John dying? I mean,
No,
it was hideous.
Yeah.
that's how you found out.
I said, great. No, it literally just blew our minds to hear it. On the other hand, it wasn't that surprising given his proclivities and may I say propensities. And now, pigtail.
And peculiar picadillos. I was trying to think.
Picadillo.
Picadillos.
Yeah. Picadillos.
Yes. Well, we're a family on Saturday Night Live. We're all connected. And
Don't you wish?
I'm not that I was looking, but what is your rank on the all-time? Are you on the top 5? Like Rolling Stone did something. Did you check your number? I think I was 9.
I think I was 10.
10, right behind me.
I think you
No
beat me
fucking
out.
way. This little
I'm gonna
prick.
write that down.
Wait a minute. Was
No, I
I
doubt
10?
it.
Janie, do we remember seeing this? We don't read.
There were lots of polls. That was just. I remember Steve Martin saying they just throw it up against a wall.
I think Jan Wenner was 2.
They also do polls with some people out of order, so people argue about it.
Okay.
That's what I've found in my travels. Oh yeah, I got a question for Chevy.
Oh, you do this, both of you, right?
We do.
I keep thinking I have hair. So I'm doing
You
this
keep
all the
rubbing
time.
it.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
It's starting to come in.
I dropped my. You. No, this morning I was in the bathroom doing this. And I'm showing Janie, this is what I do.
Just balance it. That's not a bad
I had
idea.
hair
Yeah,
once, but now I'm
dude,
just,
you're a movie
Well,
star.
that's what Jerry Seinfeld said to Lauren. He goes, "I had hair when I needed it." Like during the sitcom, and then he lost it all.
Like right
not
after.
lost it, basically at 50. But as soon when he was on the sitcom, I had it when he needed it. When you had it when you needed
I
it.
got it. But what's he doing now, Jerry Seinfeld?
Counting his money. Yeah. No. He likes to do stand up.
I saw him the other night
he
at the,
worked on a
Improv.
Pop-Tart bit for 5 years, and now he's making an animated. I'm not kidding.
I believe you.
Yeah, he is the most scientific, and if you're around him and he hasn't done his hour alone in a room with his comedy notes, he starts getting anxious.
Really?
I've got to get to my notes.
I hope he's not listening.
It took him a while to
he's
crack that
brilliant.
Pop-Tart
Watching
bit.
this.
He's one of the best.
He cracked the code in that
Sure,
bit.
now he's one of the best.
No, Jerry's one of the best. I saw him 2 weeks ago. We were at the Improv, and he came in, did a set. Great, wall to wall. He goes, "I'm trying new stuff," and didn't seem new. It was so good. He knows.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah. Chevy, we can take. Don't worry, my parts will be cut
Sounds
out later.
like Julian Lennon.
No, this is a compliment. You were on the Tonight Show, huge star, and then you were maybe you guest hosted. Would you ever want to have been the host of the Tonight Show after Johnny left, or no?
Oh, no.
Because they said that you were one of their favorite.
No, I think people wrote that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just think of who wrote it.
And then people like me read it.
Truman
I'm
Capote.
fucked. I can't remember.
It was
No, let me
Truman
see.
Capote.
It was
Oh, NBC executives referred to you as the first potential successor. But it seems like you were doing so many movies you wouldn't want to do that. Like, of course. But that was a huge compliment to say you'd be the best to take over.
I guess so. Who said it?
I don't
Ed
know. I'm just
McMahon.
making shit up at this
Thank
point.
you. Thank you very much, Ed.
You are correct.
Can you do Ed, too? No.
No, sir. Not really. Phil Hartman, R. Dan Aykroyd did the best ad. He did.
He did a good Ed.
He did a
McMahon.
great ad, and every time he spoke, it was funny. And Johnny just set him up.
Oh, God.
Because Johnny's references were not very current.
he goes-
You know, reminds me of the old Pall Mall cigarettes. Old reference, lost on younger
Oh,
viewers.
Pell Mell.
Pall Mall.
Reminds
Pall
me of the
Mall.
old Pell Mell cigarettes. Where?
I don't
Did
know
you
where
just
that
make
came-
that up now?
Yeah,
Do you like them?
I like Dana.
I like David.
Let's
I like
move on.
you, Chevy,
Yeah.
more than I like David at this point.
We're trying to win
You're
you over, but
festive.
we're running out of time.
No, we've won. He's won me
sorry.
over. You hosted the Academy Awards
Whoa.
twice.
Yeah.
A lot of work or fun. You all right?
Oh, sorry. No, it's
I just
not
heard your sciatica pop.
The honest thing is,
Go ahead.
it's fun. You know, you don't have to do shit really. You just come out. Everybody who has
Applause.
to like announce what the next and
Yeah.
the screenplay and you know that shit. They're all fucking crazy, scared, and that they won't get their lines right that are right there, fucking right. And for me, I don't have to have that. I just have to be me, as it were. I think the very first one I hosted, Jack Nicholson was,
He was
sitting
always
in the front
there.
row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And first
What'd you say?
first thing I said-
Uh-oh.
as I came back, the first thing I said was, "Quiet down, Jack." Just mindless. But then the camera's on him, you know. It's just,
Right. Well, I think if you were having fun, it's going to translate.
Yeah.
Pryor and I did it together.
Together. Oh,
remember?
that's great.
Yeah, and he went out before me. The mic. He said, "This was the first thing he said. No black man has ever won anything." Isn't that brilliant?
Oh,
Anything.
Oh, they had that famous sketch. Well, it was first year, famous sketch with you and Pryor,
Oh, that one.
the job interview. It's great.
that was, yeah.
One of the
Very,
best.
very adult.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
We all know the sketch. We don't have to say anything else. Okay.
Thanks a lot, tick face.
Well, I said it was great. I think we can't
I'll
talk
go
about it
for
that
it because
much.
we have editing capabilities at all times.
The ticks on his face.
Ticks on us.
No, don't look at your watch,
No,
Chevy.
I thought he was coming down to say.
No, you have
people.
3.5
I could
more
tell a
hours.
Richard Pryor story, but I don't
Oh,
know
go
if I
ahead.
want to take Chevy's
Please.
From
time.
moving.
Do.
Okay, I'll say it as fast as I can.
I read from moving, by the way.
No, before that, I was a waiter at the Holiday Inn, and I waited on Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
Because he was playing this theater. And I brought him a Denver omelet. And when I took it away, I was very nervous. He looked at me and said, "Whoever made that omelet can suck my dick." And I never knew if that was a positive or a negative. It could have gone either way. 10 years later, I'm in a movie with Richard moving, and I had to know. So at lunchtime, I'm sitting next to Richard. I took a bite of a cheeseburger, and I said, "Whoever made this cheeseburger can suck my dick." And he goes, "You must like that cheeseburger."
Oh, boy.
That was the Richard Pryor bit.
I like it.
Yeah, there's a little math to it.
Dean, I'm sorry, but you should work on the voice for Richard.
Well, I haven't done it in a while. It's a substitute voice for now. Hi, I'm Richard Pryor.
I remember Richard doing the show, hosting, first time. Mm-hmm. Like the second host, I think, maybe. Second show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. No, anyway.
Applause for
that's
accurate facts.
Well, what did you think when you first saw him?
Wait, I'm trying to remember why I started that. Now
Well, I
You
was
just want to
doing my
brag that you
agony.
remember he
I
hosted
have
the
a little
show.
pain in my heart.
That's all right.
It's okay.
He's on the
Chevy
floor.
is oxygen.
No, was
I'm waiting. For
Richard and
Janie, please.
Okay, do you have it? Are
Yeah.
you going to remember? Okay.
Yeah.
I should have told you guys this ahead of time. February last year, Chevy had heart failure
Cool.
and was on.
Cool.
Well, I'm channeling you now.
I never
Applause.
noticed it.
Basically, he was rather out of it for a while. And
Oh.
So he lost some memories. They're kind of coming back. But,
Okay.
things like when you ask him
Why
a
don't you
question
share this with them
before that.
and the radio world?
So
It seems like your memory is pretty come back at this
Yeah,
point
yeah,
to me.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is. It's
But
better and better. But just
I'm
so you know.
Sorry about heart failure.
sorry.
That
Like
must.
that he did
I'm here with David Spade and Dana Andrews.
Oh, right. Well,
Dane Andrews. I was named after him.
Well, you were?
Yeah.
Oh, God. So Richard,
yes. See?
he's trying to.
You got us back on track. Look at that.
Yeah, he's trying to compare white people and black people. It's like a stand-up. And he says, white people get all red like that if they see a snake. They get all frightened and jump away. Black people just go, snake. It was great.
Well, it's just his timing.
Snake.
Yeah. He's
I love him.
he's the best stand-up.
Yeah.
I think his Long Beach special was just phenomenal. Anyway, David,
Any favorite? Your friends with Norm? You were friends with Norm Macdonald?
Yeah.
He's a good update guy. He was great, right?
Oh, he's just great. Yeah.
Yeah, he does great
I
shit.
thought he did it. Yeah. I didn't think anybody else did it very well, but I thought he did brilliant.
Yeah, he pushed it
'cause
pretty far.
He just went right for the dirt.
Yeah, he went for the jugular every time, which
No, there weren't any. It's like I did it because I was interested in politics. I read the New York Times. Not him. He just goes and just throws like a dirty word in there or something. It's
yeah,
fuck
this
my
is very dangerous
goddamn
studio.
nail.
yeah, he did a lot of that OJ stuff. You have a classic Norm?
Oh,
It was always some turn by Norm, but he probably was influenced by you as far as being
Sure, everybody
dangerous or being edgy or.
I don't think so. I don't know.
was. Well, after you doing update, that's not the one to beat, but it's like that's so good. You go, how do I do it where I don't look so pale in comparison?
Well, it was the first one, so people do compare that.
Yeah.
And yeah, but really, it was the best by far. Thank you.
Yeah.
Was that our best question?
I'll tell you a quick joke I heard from Norm on
Good. Norm is always fun. With
this
David.
Norm joke where he goes, my wife, first of all, he's not married. My wife was in a coma and I'm waiting in the waiting room. The
Was
doctor.
in a coma?
This is Norm's
Norm's-
fake
Yeah,
wife.
yeah,
He goes, I like your good audience in a
Oh,
coma.
you did say coma, didn't
Yeah. So the wife's in a coma. The doctor says, Norm goes, anything I can do? And he goes, well, we found an unorthodox way, some way to get her awake. Oral sex might help. And he goes, oh, yeah? And he goes, well, if you want to. And he goes, yeah, I'll do it. So he goes in there and he comes out and he goes, Doc, it's been 5 minutes and she's choking.
Yeah, that's
That's a good Norm, yeah. I think he told that to like Conan. Everyone's like, oh, Jesus.
That guy. Conan just... okay, next.
Conan.
Is that the redheaded guy?
Yes.
He's very ginger and he's very tall.
He is tall.
Yeah.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Conan. How are you?
Oh, he's shorter than you?
I have no say. I have no idea.
Look at Dana and I are fighting it out down here at 5.
Sorry, my wife's looking at me. Divorce me.
She's like,
Well,
I did. You forgot.
Fly on the Wall is taking a turn for. This is very interesting.
She's taking a turn.
Janie, his wife, and now he are engaging in friendly romantic banter.
I got a real question. Did you ever write a script? You're a very funny guy. Did you ever just write a whole one?
No.
Okay, Dana.
I wrote many beginnings and stuff, and thoughts. I got a lot. I wrote every day, but I just couldn't bring myself to writing a whole script.
You probably punch up a lot on the set, though, or add jokes. That's probably...
Sorry, what did you say?
I said you probably punch up
Dana,
when you're on a set. Dana,
I'm sorry.
When
Go
you're
ahead.
filming on
Ask
the
him if he
set,
punches up.
you probably improvise a lot, punch up stuff a lot. They probably give you the script ahead of time, like Fletch, and you go, not that, I'll do this. Yeah. That's what I'm assuming.
Okay,
Yeah.
good assumption.
You might be a genius. I'm not.
I don't think so.
It's
nice
possible,
of you to say.
though. I
Nice
know
of you
I'm
to
not.
say.
Yeah.
How long of a shoot was... how long was Caddyshack? Everyone's favorite movie from growing up.
How long was it?
Well, how long take you guys? Was it a short
long was
shoot, like
Caddyshack?
3 or 4 weeks?
What the time?
What's
When you
the
shot, when you
shoot?
shot it, yeah, when you shot it.
Oh, because I was going to say about an hour and a half.
Yeah. But, you know what's funny?
How long was Caddyshack? Thank you, Dave.
No, what is the running time of Fletch? These are my questions.
He was
you
a
say?
chess champion. He's into numbers. This
yeah.
guy was an actual state chess champion.
Is that true?
He's into
I
math.
was,
Yeah.
but the smartness has gone away.
King to pawns, knight 4, whatever it is.
What do the pawns do?
The pawn,
Pawns
that's a great
do-
question.
That's like David and I here right now.
Okay, excellent.
Can I
Next.
give you a compliment or
Yes.
as a question?
Are you kidding?
Yes.
I can't wait.
I
Okay.
cannot wait.
I always tell people about because I was watching Caddyshack, and so you and Billy Murray are doing a thing where you're golfing. I think going through the thing.
Yeah.
Bill Murray is in his gopher guy. He's got the funny mouth. He's got the overtly
You have a pool, don't you?
funny character, right?
Yeah.
You play it so Buster Keaton. Your face
So
is
straight.
so straight that you more than hold your own in that scene. And I always go, because I'm always out there dancing and mugging and pushing. You just went nothing and
Yeah.
created this incredible comedic dance with Bill Murray. Now you talk.
Go. Go.
Who?
Chevy is wiping a tear. No, but
Done.
do people mention that scene in
no,
your style of silent film comedy when you want to do
Well,
it?
we did wing it. By the way, it was in Bill's caddy shack.
Yeah. Oh, that one. Yeah.
When we first shot it, when we were ready to go, Bill had put on the wall there like 8 pictures of naked women, like with their legs spread, from Hustler or something. And Landis says, I don't think so. And so Bill just collected them all, just one underneath, one of, I don't know, a girl like this or something, maybe like this. Anyway, so we start going, and he's just trying to get me the whole time, to crack me up.
Sure.
And he goes, "You have a pool, don't you?" We have a pool and a pond. Pond would be good for you.
Yeah.
And if you look at this film, he never cracks, right?
Yeah.
In that one, he went just a little bit.
Just a teeny bit? I'm going to look at that
Oh,
tonight.
it's a beauty.
I love it.
You'll see it.
Was that like kind of a tracking shot? How long would they let you guys go before they'd yell cut? Did they just follow you?
I don't know.
It seemed very spontaneous.
I think it couldn't have been just one shot. They had to cover each of us, so I think it was cut.
But they're smart to keep that because that's probably maybe on a wide shot or maybe your side, and then they just go that we got to keep that one in there.
Yeah,
yeah, that's great.
Wow.
Because
what's your name again?
I'm DS David Spade. SNL 90
handle?
to 96.
You're on Instagram. What's your
What's
handle?
your handle?
Okay,
That's good.
Chevy.
Give him one more. We won't beat him up too bad.
Well, I'll just do.
What about Dream Roll?
I've got your dream role. Did you ever aspire? Did you get to do something dramatic and try to get an Academy Award?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Did you get it? I don't read the papers.
They don't give them for comedy.
They do not.
And apparently I'm not going to do any more movies, so my chance, it's fucked.
I remember when...
I'd like to get an Academy Award.
Right.
Because I can put it there with my Emmys.
Yes.
Do you have Emmys?
All awards are good.
Oh, yeah, you got Emmys the first year.
I have 3 Emmys.
Whoops.
One for writing, and another one for writing.
Writing
and an
and
acting
writing.
one.
Yes.
Is that all SNL first year?
Yeah.
Oh.
By the way, the only year I was on.
Yeah. And then
What are you and Janie? Do you and Janie? Because my wife and I bond. There's so much television, I know, but we watch these live streaming shows together at night. Chevy has got something in his ear. Do you guys? What do you guys? Did you watch The Crown? What do you watch?
Well, you did.
Did you watch Dahmer on Netflix? No, I'm kidding. No, but what do you watch?
No, I went with them. What do you mean? Did I watch it?
I have 2 older brothers, and my oldest brother has been staying with us. And he and Chevy just watched Breaking Bad all the way.
Oh, what a treat.
And then they listened to the new Thriller album by Michael.
Yeah.
What a dork.
Finally. Hey, got one.
But Breaking Bad was brilliant. That's cool. My wife can't watch. She likes kind of more gentle ones.
He and I don't always like the same things.
Right.
So it's great to have my brother there.
To bridge
Because
the
I can
gap.
have sex with him, too.
What?
It's a good one.
He's just warming up. That's the funny part. You're getting funnier as this
Come
podcast goes on. Come in. Hello, operator. Is Chevy sister?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no, I'm not. You've got me sillier than I've ever been. So, okay, you watched Breaking Bad, but Janie, Chevy, can I talk to her for a second?
Yes.
What was your favorite
Just
streaming
don't
show of the
smell her.
last few years? Did you watch Ozarks? Did you watch
Ozark? Is that really a show?
Yeah, it's a show.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Chevy?
Jason Bateman.
I started all the streaming stuff with True Blood.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
And
True
he
Blood.
didn't get into it.
Early
Yeah, it's a
binging.
vampire thing.
Diverted way back then.
Oh, yeah, she loves that
And then
vampire
Game of
shit.
Thrones and Downton Abbey, but then he did watch all of Downton Abbey with me.
I did like that.
It was very good. I thought it was very funny.
Yes. Wasn't there a character in Downton Abbey? This is very Chevy, a character called Master Bates. There was, right?
Yes.
And then you go, Master Bates.
There
I'm
was?
sorry.
laughs.
Master Bates.
Oh, that's so
He
funny.
disappears in his room. And
That's fucking
usual.
hilarious.
It's all I got. I don't deal in puns very. That's my best
I
pun.
don't deal
No,
in
but his
puns.
character was Master Bates, right? Yeah. You can't
true?
make that up. Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, it was Mr. But they said
Mr.
it like
Bates.
that.
But they said like
Oh, there you are.
Master Bates goes into his room and makes the most unusual
showing-
sounds.
Shrinking and shrinking.
It's how the wiener's
Shrinking.
shrinking. He's making.
What's this one?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make you.
Anything.
All right. Any what we've learned today, Dana?
We've learned that Chevy Chase is still the funniest guy in the world.
Very funny.
You have more questions, don't you?
Well, I have, let's do a few more. I sometimes I like to put people when they're young, like 10 years old, movie or TV show that blew your mind around that age, that like kind of, maybe I could be on TV someday.
Yep. Do you mind if I shit on your chair?
Okay. That wasn't.
That's how good the question.
Top 5 answers on the board.
Tom Hanks answered it. How about you? Did you have a bicycle that you like?
Oh,
Tom
yeah.
Hanks, he's got
Okay,
2
the answer-
Oscars.
And Chevy's older.
I know, that's what I mean.
Sure, tell them that.
Chevy, you might have been watching Roy Rogers or Rin Tin Tin.
No.
Or, no.
The actual answer is Shane. Do you remember that?
The movie Shane.
No, the comic book Shane.
Well, I thought it was a TV show question, but go ahead.
Oh, it was a TV show
Shane
question?
blew your mind then as a kid. You see it in the theater, or
I did. I went with my dad.
okay, and you were like
He
6,
passed.
7.
What?
That's all right. We all
Passed
do.
away.
During the previews?
Kaylee!
Kaylee, finally.
Is
You know,
the cat
that's-
okay?
This is my daughter.
I know. She's
Hey,
hi.
Kaylee.
Hi, guys.
Hi. We've been having a really good time with your dad. He's
Are
hysterical.
you here to save us?
Yeah, I'm here to save you.
We've asked him about his favorite movie when he was a kid. Basically, he said Shane in 1953. It was an intense movie.
Good find. Yeah.
Yeah. Jack Palance was the bad
And?
guy. Mm-hmm.
Rick, who is the star?
The he
Ernest
was
Borgnine.
There you are, Jack.
he was vertically challenged, broad shoulders like a gymnast, famous movie star. Look him up. I can't believe I'm spacing on.
Heather, look him up.
No, he's so
Who is it?
famous.
Wait.
He was the star of Shane.
Oh, okay.
Shain. Kidding, honey.
Jack
Wait.
Palance.
Jack Palance, by the way,
Jack.
is the way he pronounces it.
Carradine.
No,
David
no.
Carradine.
No.
It's 1953.
Kung Fu, babe.
Alan Ladd, ladies and
Ladd.
These people are old.
Funniest person you ever met. 2 seconds.
And Sam, Worthy. Sam,
Sam Warnick.
I'm not finished.
Kennison?
Sam Kinison? Yeah, he's hilarious.
A perfect day.
Wait, did you really ask me?
I did ask you. Yeah.
You want me to answer?
You're the funniest person you ever just met. Like, whoa.
Jonathan Winters.
Wow.
That's a great answer.
Like it. Like
Yeah.
it.
He is kind of supernaturally
Doesn't get
whatever.
enough attention, Jonathan Winters, and he was great.
I'll say.
I
My dad used to talk about him all the time and made me watch it.
I had a hematoma in my leg from hitting it on a table, and I was in a lot of pain. This will come around.
It's coming around. I'm waiting.
So I'm playing a theater in Santa Barbara, and I'm really in pain. It's a 1,000-seat theater, and the stagehand goes, "Hey, kid, Jonathan Winters is out there tonight." So the whole time it was in my head, like, this is not as good as Jonathan Winters.
Yeah.
And then he did an hour backstage. It was just hysterical.
He did?
Yeah, he's like, hey, but all the voices and everything.
What was that?
He would,
Your
John,
impression of John?
Yeah.
well, we're going
Yeah,
in
what's
deep.
that one?
He did one of the.
What
He
was
did one of
that
these
again?
kind of things. We're going to get you across the wall. He did all his little voices like
Yeah.
Robin Williams.
I
kind
should
of.
be interviewing you.
Well, I do podcast this for myself as well. It's
Do you mind if I lick
called
this?
Chevy Times.
Did you ever meet Farley in the old days?
Chris Farley?
Yes, sir.
I did, and Lauren had asked me to talk to him about the drug issue.
Chevy, if you could talk
Really?
to Chris, might help. Might not, but might.
I like your Lauren.
It's kind of quiet.
Will you do a little Lauren first?
Yes.
It's that thing of like if you could talk to Chris, about drugs, it might be like a really good thing. I love his
So I
rhythms.
did talk to him.
And how'd it go?
Well, he didn't have enough drugs for both of us, so no.
See, that's a classic. These have been landing all day for me. I mean,
They're hitting for me.
they're hitting. Once you get into his comic frequency, it's like it's just fun. Greg is laughing very hard. You wished you'd stayed longer at SNL. I kind of wish I did a couple more seasons. Do
Oh,
you still-
Christ, I feel like I'm here longer than SNL.
You never set up again. You can. We can adjourn anytime.
Actually, I do. Thank you.
Yes.
Actually,
We're now
did.
man and wife.
Yeah, I do. That's funny, too.
You did like 40 shows, huh?
Well, how tall are you? Thank you.
5'8" and a
Now
half
I
on a
just-
good day.
So you.
Yeah, no, actually, the answer to your question, I forgot the fucking question.
You could have done movies during the summer and stayed on the show.
Oh, I would have loved to have stayed. And I really mean that. I mean, I left because of a girl. I had a picture of the girl. And I kept saying, I'm going to marry this girl. Look at she's beautiful. And Lauren kept saying, no, she isn't. and
No, she
and Doug Kenny from the National Lampoon became one of my best friends. Actually became my best friend. And that's all I got.
I love
Did
it.
he write Animal House? Did he write Animal House?
Doug, yeah.
Doug, yeah.
He was one of the writers. I think that Harold stepped in there too.
Harold Ramis.
It was always, what's his name, who wrote these things, the book or the thing? John.
Was it Landis? No.
Jonathan.
John Hughes.
John Hughes.
Yeah.
But for instance, with, what's the movie I did with Harold?
Vacation, honey.
Right, thank you.
Vacation. Yeah.
Chevy and Harold completely rewrote it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to rewrite him, Hughes.
Oh, I see. Because he was not comedic like you guys.
He's not Jewish.
Oh.
Well, if he gives you a blueprint of a great movie, you can fix it.
Chevy,
Adapt it.
during the podcast, puts his hands up like he's holding a loaf of bread and looks at
Show you
it.
how big everyone's
bread,
dick
that's
A
is.
loaf of bread. Show it. His,
How is...
that's quite a loaf. I know. It's quite a loaf.
Honey.
Ed wants a slice.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Aunt Blabby.
What is the
wait,
mic
I got
drop
one.
question that will blow Chevy's mind?
I have a not that. Well, I was going to say, in Seems Like Old Times, Grodin was an unsung hero. He's so good. Charles Grodin.
Chuck Grodin,
Chuck
yeah.
Grodin.
He is.
Yeah, excellent.
That
excellent.
doesn't get enough attention. That was such
Well,
a
I
great
gave
movie.
him, I didn't give him enough time. You're right.
Yeah.
Neither did Goldie. Really, nobody did. You're right. He just doesn't get enough attention from anybody.
What about Dudley Moore?
Let's bring him out.
What about him?
He was in that movie, right? I mean,
Oh, he was?
Did you guys date briefly, or?
Well, not recently, but
But he was incredibly charming and funny.
oh,
and,
Dudley was
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a great Dudley Moore story. Can't tell it. I forgot what it was.
Hey, man, you're doing great.
Chevy's
I love this.
name is
It's,
Cornelius Crane, and his
Cornelius Crane Chase.
grandmother gave him the nickname Chevy.
That's
My
correct.
nickname is Cornelius.
Cornelius Crane Chase. Can
My
you say
middle
that?
name is Chevy.
I saw that Cornelius Chain Craze. There's so many all these Chase
Cornelius
things.
Chain Craze. That's what
Chevy
he said.
Chase. There's a street Chevy Chase. Who came
There's,
first?
there's a
The
town. There's lots of
There's
Chevy
a lot
Chase,
of Chevy
Maryland,
Chases.
and Chevy Chase here.
What can I say?
Lauren said Chevy.
Chevy.
Chevy was an unbelievable talent, and he had the name Chevy, which sort of leaned at the tape. That's a great name.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
And he had the name Chevy?
Yeah, he said the name Chevy.
Lauren's very funny.
It's hysterical. Chevy's such a great name.
And Lauren, we were singing your praises, and Lauren goes, "In the timing, you have to remember the timing of you." There you go. Compliment
you
number
do a great
2.
Lauren. You really do.
I love Lauren. He has such a wonderful rhythm. It's
Yeah,
just
I know.
it's
You're
good to be in that
absolutely right.
world. You know, it's
he didn't like you very much. Right?
No, that's what we're getting at.
That's not that. No, Lauren and I love each other. A little more wider, please. You'd be surprised. Are you a shower or a grower?
By the way, nobody knows what this means. Only you made something up in your mind.
That's true.
I know what it means.
I don't know. It's
Janie.
shocked look on Chevy's
I
face
don't
because
believe you
his
said
wife
that.
Janie said, "I know what it means."
Well,
Yeah.
I had a great time.
Oh, we're done?
I
Well,
think so.
do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, anything for us? Who are we?
We're narcissists. We're not really good at this.
All right.
All right.
We're narcissists.
Yeah,
We're
we
not
want
very
it to
good
be
at this.
about us.
Let me ask you this.
Sure.
Fasten your buckle up.
That's it.
I was going to say, put your hands a little closer together.
I'll say. Does this bother you? Well, no. It's the whole thing now is about a cock.
No,
See, I'm
it's
not
not.
thinking. I'm thinking plants.
Oh,
You know, wide plants.
Yes, totally. No, this is not a cock show.
No, it's not even a good show.
We never really said it's not even a good show.
No, the bad. This is what the kids love. When it's bad, it's good. We had to
funny.
go kill. Here, when it's bad, it's great
Listen,
because it's authentic.
it's fucking
Awkwardness,
chaos.
The kids love it, right, Kaylee?
It's amazing.
Yes.
Love the awkwardness.
Organized
and
chaos.
spontaneity. See, Kaylee knows.
See, my wife and daughter, they're funnier than you guys.
They're very cute together. Are you close or are you at war? Oh. Aw.
I'm kidding.
See, Chevy's daughter. She goes,
She says,
Haley, how
the whole
dare!
family. The whole family's
Says the
got game.
unexpected answer, which is good. Fun.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys have just turned around now and are talking to my wife and daughter when you have me here.
We
Well,
stopped
they're
taping.
they're nice to look at, and you're. Oh, I'm doing you now.
Oh my gosh, you can't share the shades.
That's
No.
nice. I like that.
We'll wrap it up
What's
by
this?
saying Chevy
Oh,
is
just trying to keep the. When I turned 53, my neck said "fuck you." Just my neck went.
53. Are you that old?
No, I'm 78.
Where are you? Where I am.
Remember Route 66?
Where are you
I'm
on
in
the
that
grave
area.
meter?
Remember the old show Route 66?
Oh, I thought you said Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
And speaking of Biden, no, not Canada, Pirates of the Caribbean. Pop, 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 pop.
Is comedy too PC? I don't know if you see a lot of comedies anymore, but is it too PC?
You mean like movies or TV show? I've never watched sitcoms ever. I just
Not my favorite. Although
They're still pretty straight down the middle.
Seinfeld was pretty great.
Yeah.
But mostly I don't. I like dramas.
I thought Seinfeld was good.
Yeah.
very
You're
good.
right. It's unfortunate that he's nowhere.
It got
now,
no
and
syndication.
there's
No,
nothing.
once he walked off, there was no
That's
money.
it.
Yeah. No back end.
They
We
said
got to
you
get a
could.
picture of that so they know what we're seeing.
Chevy was
So,
By the way, I just made it up here.
I love it.
I like it.
Finish this sentence. What people don't know about Chevy is
That's a good one.
He has
I know it's going
something's
down.
happening. I'm thinking.
What people don't know about Chevy
Greg,
is
come on down. Why not ruin it?
Greg is helpless.
Wait, what was the question again?
What people don't know about Chevy is
He's an amazing jazz pianist.
that's right. You're a musician and you're a great pianist.
Thank you, sweetie. That's so nice of you.
Do you still practice and play?
You have perfect pitch.
You have perfect pitch.
I
You
do.
play the drums too. I wonder if you
I
and
was a drummer for Steely Dan.
What,
Did you know
really?
that?
Why did you go into comedy?
In college, we started.
Damn.
And we came out. Yeah.
So you really can drum. I'm kind of a pretend drummer. Well, if you're holding
we
down
were
Steely
we were
Dan.
jazz oriented.
Okay.
So that always is a help. I mean,
Yeah.
I say, you
Yeah.
got to have independent coordination, which apparently you've never had.
My father just came into the room.
I
no,
want-
but who's your favorite jazz drummer? I mean,
Father's awful. God.
Daddy? No, Daddy, come on.
No.
We had our childhoods. Us fun folk.
Tough dads.
We usually have some little bit of trauma. Poke the bear. Do you want me? Is there anybody you want me to do or sign off on?
Yeah.
Any person? I'll try.
Okay. Can you do him?
No, I'm
Hey,
boring.
buddy.
Yeah. There's not much there. That's all I am. Movements and
It's a thing he does as a comedian.
I have one last question. Is Christy Brinkley that ugly in person?
Yeah. How about that? Huh?
She's unreal. This is crazy. Isn't that was from?
Harold made that up where I go, what? She's in, Beverly says, is that what you want, honey?
She's on the
She's in the
pool
bed.
or
And
whatever.
I go,
Yeah.
no, she's ugly. Christy fucking Blake.
I know.
No, honey, she's ugly.
She was in that movie probably 5 minutes. Everyone remembers it forever. Great.
That was all those movies. That was so
Great,
fun,
great.
funny.
Anyway.
Yeah, Chevy, you're the greatest. I'm going to compliment you. One of my favorite guests on this podcast. And
Thank
the
you for
funniest.
coming to my
And,
humble mansion.
You
guys-
made our podcast shinier and brighter by gracing us with your presence today.
That's it.
No, honestly,
and all-
this is more fun than I've had.
Since this morning?
Today?
That's it.
Since you were at 7-Eleven?
It's fun to be sincere and put a comedian and
I was
watch him
being-
I
squirm.
know, it's gross.
I love you, Chevy, because you're funny.
Yeah.
Now squirm.
You guys are very funny too,
Thank you.
You made us.
Dana.
No, we don't get hurt. We're comedians. We play hurt. We've been attacked on stage. I've been attacked on stages in clubs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I bombed worse than you could
Do
possibly
you still play the Comedy Store?
imagine. Sometimes.
Oh boy.
I'm playing. Are you guys going back east?
Do you really? Have you really played there?
In the Comedy Store? Yes, and I can get you in if you come with me.
Well, our
Well,
daughter-
I could get you. I'm one of the house pianists.
Oh, you are?
Oh,
Female
yeah.
house pianist.
Where in the OR?
Yeah.
she is.
Oh, it's great. That's actually a big job. That's great.
I was working in the booth previously.
Did your dad teach you? Or did you pick it up because you saw your dad playing?
Yeah, definitely.
So Chevy's daughter, Kaylee, is a pianist at the Comedy Store.
very good. Yeah,
great.
She's
The
very
first
good.
woman to do it. It's breaking barriers. There's still barriers. Like I said that to Dave a few months ago. I go, there's no woman playing the piano at the store.
None.
What is the problem?
Will you shut up, you little fairy?
You know, I mean, going fairy. What are you from the 40s?
I'm sorry.
I'm telling-
I am.
he's
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's lighting the loafers. I'm telling you.
You little loafer.
Tinkerbell.
You little fairy.
All right,
My dad
David.
used to. Okay.
Are we done?
Thank
Well,
you, Chevy.
Once the families come in, that's going to be the
just grab-
highlight of the podcast.
Heather will give you your check, and
Yes,
She
you'll
already
get a
gave it.
W-2 form that you can fill out. We'd like your.
She already gave me a check.
sir.
Damn.
All right.
Okay.
Bye,
This has been
everybody.
Chevy Chase.
Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, what's up, flies? What's up, fleas? What's up, people that listen? We want to hear from you and your dumb questions.
Questions, ask us anything. Anything you want.
You can email us at flyonthewall@cadence13.com. All right, here's our first cue.
Okay, all right.
I'll read this first one.
Good.
This is Eliza
That's a good name.
Von Dwingello.
Please, I just want to
Anyone?
say to people this, please use your real name because these funny names like Eliza Von Dingelo, we know it's probably Susan.
Eliza Von Wiener Grabber? Is that how
No,
you
it's
say it?
Dwingelo. Dwingelo.
Is it too late to change it?
Eliza Von Dwingelo.
What are your favorite
Melania,
places
let me tell you.
to do stand-up?
Can you believe what Kanye West said the other day? I'm telling you, Kanye West. He's the only guy who could blow away Trump. I can't believe he said
Oh, yeah, he's
I
crazy.
can't believe he's saying things like you wouldn't believe. Shut up, Donald. I want to have orange juice. Okay.
Is that Melania?
Yeah.
Yeah, why
If
not?
I don't do the impression, you just say it's the impression.
Yeah.
No one can argue with that. All right. What's the question, Dave?
She says, what are your favorite places to do stand-up, past and present? She also throws in love the podcast. That's a good way to get your question picked. Okay. Mine, you probably, I'm going to guess you're going to say Holy City Zoo or Cobb's Pub or something like that.
If I had to say, past, it would be the Other Cafe on Carl and Cole in the Haight-Ashbury. It was a laundromat, made into a comedy club, 60 seats, giant window with freaks walking by. The whole
18
audience could
dryers,
see.
4 washers.
And the first time I ever saw my wife, and I went back there years later with my son, and now it's back to being a laundromat. And it was almost like a Twilight Zone. I was standing over there, and I said, I saw your mom over here, in 1979.
Yes.
So that was it. It was called the Other Cafe. Bobcat went there a lot.
Yep.
Bob Goldthwait, Paula Poundstone,
Yeah,
Robin would
big
come by.
ones,
What about
Robin.
what was your touchstone? Where did you get good?
I used to love.
'Cause you weren't,
my first one was at Chuckles in Arizona. What a hilarious name for a comedy club. They always have
Did
one.
you ever
like-
play Sir Laughs a Lot?
I did not. I played Rooster Teeth Feathers. You play Gutbusters or Side Splitters?
This is not a joke. I played
It's
Rib
real.
Ticklers in Minneapolis, and I went there a lot.
So fucking funny.
It was called Rib Ticklers.
They're all real. The Dallas Improv was a favorite growing up. San Diego Improv was a favorite starting out. And I say the Ryman Auditorium I just did in Nashville was a great
I've done it.
theater. And I'm looking forward because I do a theater tour now. And so I hit all these. Some of them are just gorgeous old theaters. So I don't know. I still like going up in the store. I didn't go on. I never got an audition there. Louis Anderson helped me get in there. They didn't like me, Mitzi. So I never went in there again. Never stepped foot in the Comedy Store for 20 years. And then Adam Egget.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Got
just
me.
on today.
I like it now.
Eliza, I'm more into the Allegiant Center in Chicago. I like
Ooh.
Staples Center.
I like Staples.
Madison Square Garden's a little small for me right now, but I still think it's got a good.
It's a little snug. But I like Elbow Room.
Kidding, I kid.
I just played one and at this casino, and I ran into Kid Rock, and I'm like, and he goes, yeah, we're doing this and this. And I got the bus. He goes, we did Upstate, something, and California. I go, oh, I just played a casino. I had to fly to Sacramento and then drive 90 minutes. He goes, that's it. I go, no way. And he goes, yeah. And there's a little like Motel 6, basically like a no-tell motel right next to it. Beautiful casino. But I stayed in the dumpy 2-story where the fans would just follow me in and they walk up the stairs. Picture all the way up the stairs. You know, it's got one person at the desk. Ding. And then they go, oh, is this your room? I'm like, yep, room 8. And then I just go in. They just stand on the other side of my door.
And they're pounding at night.
Yeah, they're like, when should we kill him? In the middle of the night? Should we eat first? So then, but he goes, you played that outdoor one? I go, yeah, it's outdoors because it was 106 and I had a long sleeve shirt on. And they said, are you sure you want to wear that outside? I go, this gig's outside. And they go, yeah. And I go, why do I not know that? They go, it's an amphitheater. I go, is that what that means? Did not know what that meant. Ooh. And then he goes, dude, that place, I did 17,000 there. You played it? I go, don't you dare. Yeah, you starting to get it, Kid Rock?
They just cordon it off, though.
I said it wasn't super packed. I mean, there was a little elbow room between people.
I drove from Vegas to Reno once because I don't like to fly much with Larry Bubbles Brown. And we stayed in this small town, and there were cinder blocks for walls in the motel. Yeah. Cinder blocks. And then the local Yokos knew we were there, and they were in the parking lot. Hey, come on out! But they didn't know where my room was. It was like, Anyway,
but you could hear him.
Road stories. We could hear him. It's scary.
Thank you for that question, and that's your always long answer.
Thank you, Eliza von Dwingelo.
This has been a podcast presentation of Cadence 13. Please listen, then rate, review, and follow all episodes. Available now for free wherever you get your podcast.
No joke, folks. Fly on the Wall has been a presentation of Cadence 13, executive produced by Dana Carvey and David Spade, Chris Corcoran of Cadence 13, and Charlie Finan of Brillstein Entertainment.
The show's lead producer is Greg Holtzman with production and engineering support from Serena Regan and Chris Basil of Cadence 13. Well, we got Neil Brennan today, Dana, and before we start, I wanted to say our YouTube for Superfly got to 100,000 subscribers. That's nice. Applause.
Wow, here we go.
And a lot of nice comments. People are seeing the clips and they go over to watch it on YouTube, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. We have a known big fan of Superfly.
Who's that?
Joe Biden. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's the flies. It's like a fly, but a Superfly away. It's because of the David Spade, Dana Carvey. Can't believe it's not butter.
Oh, that's nice that he said that.
Yeah.
And we got Neil Brennan today on Fly on the Wall. And Neil's an old buddy, well-spoken stand-up, has a special out right now. He's had him out before. A lot of fun to talk to and a very sharp mind.
Yeah, very thoughtful person about the human experience. He has a podcast called Blocks. We can promote that. His podcast is about people who have mental health things they may not be aware of. He has comedians on and talks through stuff. So he's very interesting to talk to, just about life in general. Very bright guy and has a new Netflix special.
He's got a new Netflix special out right now. He'll tell you all about it. And I have a blast talking to him. I live near him, so I see him out. But he's, part of the Chappelle situation, the Chappelle Show, co-created that. Mm-hmm. He's gone on to do a lot of things. He writes for a lot of people. So
he kind of knows everybody. I think it's because he is so open, about what he's thinking and what he's feeling. And for this particular episode, he'll talk about how he dealt with his depression and how it got lifted with different a method that you will find very, very interesting. That's made him a much more content person.
I'm pretty tight about my craziness, so I haven't been on Blocks, but I will one day unveil my craziness to everyone.
I'm doing a side podcast just called Blocks, and it's literal blocks that you play with on the floor. Oh. So it's me with Lego.
I could do that one.
And a guest. The guest and I just build a little Lego village as we chat.
Oh, that's nice. Until that airs, here's Neil Brennan with Fly on the Wall. Let's talk.
I got carded legally by an English-speaking person wearing a baseball cap at age 53.
What? Now, do we brag about the last time we got carded? Is this a segment on?
We do this with that. You have blocks. You have your thing. This is our thing.
Yeah.
Last time you got. No.
I got carded in Thailand trying to buy a ladyboy when I was. I'm kidding.
Not old
Neil.
enough.
So Neil, we're just
Guys, hold on. Let me switch headphones.
Yeah.
Have we ever run into each other? Or are we meeting right now?
No, we have run into each other
Just really
at
quickly.
the John Lovitz Comedy Club.
in a Universal City?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes, and that's what I thought. And so
I hope there's not another one. Is there another one?
The chain. It didn't turn into a chain as quickly as we thought.
I don't want to. John's a friend, but as a comedian, you're kind of like, oh, you got to. It's at Universal Studios, so you park in Jurassic Park. You got to walk a quarter mile. You go in. It's built for blues. There's a 3-tier thing. So people on the top level are looking down at the top of your head and talking amongst themselves. And the stage is really high.
And there's a lot of surfboards, right? Because Lovitz loves surfing.
That was his theme. Maybe it was left over from BB King, but yeah, John.
Well, yeah, BB King, another avid surfer. He was getting out every morning at 5:30.
Remarkably, very funny. Very funny.
He had a good patter in between, like a
really good patter, and would remember like narratives between. He'd come back up and be like, "How's your date going?" He knew, you know what I mean?
He did crowd stuff.
Yeah, knew how to do it.
Wait, let's keep talking about the Universal Gangplex. 18 theaters. I used to go to those theaters, because and also if you did the John Lovitz Comedy Club, after you'd walk through or swim through the Jaws theme to get there, you could get 10% off at Tony Roma's across the street.
Yeah, you absolutely could.
You absolutely could.
Your primary audience that was available with North Hollywood gangs that would just kind of infiltrate the mall. That was the audience you were drawing from. Other than that, it had good sound. John was very nice. They had good snacks. Trying to think of something.
And they love be like, "Hey, Garth, what's up, Garth? It's Garth.
Garth.
Hey, you are Garth, right? Hey, baby, you know who this is? Maybe this is Garth."
Yeah, Garth.
Act like Garth for a minute.
That's the thing, and it's a good problem to have. But if I try to do stand-up in a traditional setting, say, I can feel the audience. I guess the only thing worse than not having hits is having hits. I don't know what the word is, but they want me to do the characters they saw on SNL. So, to our guest today, Neil Brennan, do you have classic bits that people yell out for at this point?
I think
three mics. Do it.
No, I know, but no. What's funny is on the newest tour for the one that's out for Crazy Good, the new Netflix that we're all talking about.
I saw it.
Talking about. Is that true? You saw it? Great.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have.
Anyhow,
yeah.
So
it's great special.
So thank you.
We're going to talk about some of
yes.
Well, you did some stuff I haven't seen before. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
I thought was
so
cool.
I'm assuming this will be in the podcast. We're three guys.
Some of this will,
right?
All of it's great. On.
The parts where you guys shine, fantastic. So I do a show. This basically the act that's on Netflix, and a guy DMs me afterward and is like, "Dude, it was my birthday. I paid $150 for whatever. I kept waiting for you to show up." Basically, he was upset that I wasn't sadder. He wanted me to be sad, like I'd been in 3 mics and blocks and most of my life. And I wasn't sad enough.
I'm sad that you're not sad.
No, I know it's a party's missing, and we're
I hate that you fix things.
I want to go back and watch just stylistically, or the way your shoulders are, just your physicality. It felt like it was Neil, but you say up front, "I feel good." It's almost like, whoa, I can't.
Ooh.
So I could do 2 hours on this. I know you are very aware of psychology and emotion. So for our audience who doesn't know, you've famously been dealing with depression and having this really but having this extremely successful career in comedy and stand-up. So
Yes,
that's kind
yes.
of almost illogical in a way, but
No one understands that.
somehow you made it through that, but then something happened. I've only read your Wikipedia page, so tell us, how did you get less sad or kind of happy?
I got less sad in a very sort of risky way, which is ayahuasca, DMT, and MDMA.
So
Now I
most
will.
of the alphabet.
Yeah, thank you. I got into ayahuasca because our mutual friend Chris Rock sent me an article from the New York Times about ayahuasca and was like, "We got to do this," which is,
Read
you're
this.
old. You know you're old when you get your drug ideas from the New York Times.
Your drug idea.
Right, Rock's like, "We got to do
Did
this."
Rock do it too?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Oh, that explains a lot.
No, I wouldn't think that Rock would do that. That doesn't seem like. Well, he's very
He's talked
open-minded to
about
a
it.
lot of stuff.
No, he's talked about it in public. I mean, he talked
Mhm.
about it on like James Corden. I know he talked about it a few times, but yeah, we did it together, and it was pretty. We did it together twice, and it was pretty wild.
I know he
And
likes diarrhea.
No, he loves diarrhea and loves puking, but and it's sort of both his closers, he calls them, and so we did it together twice, and I kept doing it. But he's only, I don't know if he's done it recently, but
Did you
I've
like
done it.
Ron White? Did you guys go to a place or just do it in your
We
living room?
didn't. Yeah, Ron White went to a place. Me and Rock did it. Spade, we actually did it maybe at your old. Remember when Rock was renting a place in Malibu?
Mhm.
Like 2 years ago or during COVID, I think.
Mhm.
It might have been your old place, Spade.
Oh.
That you
Oh,
shared
yeah.
you shared with Lovitz in Ted Sarando's spot?
Yeah.
No, that was Lovitz.
Oh, that was
lived
something else.
right next
Okay.
to Gervitz. Oh, Lovitz and Gervitz.
Yeah, they shared
lived
it.
next to. I don't know, but that was the same beach. Go ahead.
I just want to know, set the scene when you.
Yeah,
'cause,
set the scene.
Hey, Chris, he walks into the place, or what? I want to hear the detail.
I mean, yeah, now I feel like I'm telling his. All right, so
Oh,
he
you
had
know,
a
if
place.
it's personal,
No.
yeah.
I don't. It's his. I don't get. He's talked about it enough that
It's not
like,
that.
and I
It's
don't-
not illicit. It's in the ether.
Just
Yeah,
tell
exactly.
yours. Like,
Yeah.
what is it? You go
Yeah.
in there and you have a helper, or you guys.
It was a guy. I got a private. I got a guy came.
Mhm.
Okay.
And he was like a white guy, and Rock was like little Starbucksy. It was because
So he's still funny until the stuff.
Yeah, no, you're still
Yeah.
right. It wasn't even, we hadn't even done it yet. So then me, Rock, and then a few friends, maybe 3 or 4 friends of mine, did it in the place Rock was renting, and it took maybe 4 or 5 hours. And it was just a very strong. Have you guys done mushrooms?
I have done mushrooms, but only in my 20s.
Yeah, it's like mushroom. I remember comparing it to mushrooms, and at one point being like, wow, like this is like mushrooms times like 100 in terms of intensity, in terms of like what it could do. So and then we did it again at another place that was more, it was still in LA, but we did it. It was like me and Rock and 25 white, like crunchy white people.
Crunchy
You doing it
white
at Soho
people.
House?
Now you've got this Rock's next special. Crunchy white people.
Yeah, it was like very crunchy white people, and that was and I would say that you would have to ask him about it, but I will say I saw Rock get his ass whooped by the ayahuasca in a good way. He got like, it was wild.
The second time.
Yeah, the second time.
And
So-
Okay,
when-
I have a
And
question.
I've like 15 times since.
I did mushrooms, Dane. I did acid once. This is a while back. This is last Friday. I did acid when I was probably late teens. And I did mushrooms back then. It was the kind, you get in a baggie, you buy from whoever, and then you just eat the stems and you think they're not working, and then you start sort of hallucinating. And so I was okay with that, but I had to be with other shroomers, my friends, because we were walking on the beach to a party. And when we were around people that weren't on it, we could not relate at all. We ran back to each other. So my experience was I don't do them later in life because I get scared of getting out of control. Like back then I had nothing to live for. I had nothing going on. It was just like drug me up just for fun. I think I'd be scared now is the point. I think I'd be scared to get like out of my head a bit and be around people. Even though you're friends, that would help, but I don't know. It'd be a little scary for me.
Yeah, were you?
But was it scary
nervous?
at all?
Were you nervous a little bit?
I don't.
The
Well,
time?
the thing of it is, I don't do. It's like once you take it out of like a party setting, it can be just different. It'll just be like a different. It becomes like, at the, not to be pretentious, but like it just becomes more like ceremonial or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to do, as you're telling me this, I remember I did mushrooms with Norm, Saget, Brewer, and Chappelle one time. I like forgot about it until you were just talking. Like,
it's a fun group.
It was, we were at like the Mondrian at the Sky Bar. It was like probably 1999 or something. And it was just too much energy. So yeah. So if you're going to do it, try to do it like away from people.
And what does it get you after? So you come out of it, you go.
It like resets it affects your neurons. Like there's a thing called neuroplasticity, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And ayahuasca in particular grows new neurons. It's the only substance on earth that can do it, that they found.
Mine are dead.
You will grow new neurons. So you grow new ones, and it's like it changes your brain, kind of. But having said that, it can also be like very. I've seen people get possessed. I've seen wild stuff. So
did you get what are you eating? Sorry, is it like a pill or is it vegetables or what are you eating?
It's actually a tea. It's a tea.
Tea. Okay.
And it tastes like espresso.
And are you getting, do you feel nauseous in the beginning, kind of like mushrooms did, or?
I've only you get a little nauseous. I will say Rock generally has puked both times. I haven't. I puked
I'm
once.
not embarrassed.
I drank too much. So what, Neil?
So what? Good for me.
Yeah, I puked. So yeah, so it's a little crazy, but it was effective for me. But I can't say like do it, everybody. It's like it can go a lot of different ways. I did it a lot in 2020 and 2021, and this past year I've done MDMA 4 or 5 times, and that's been helpful in a different way.
Why is it different? Which one's for which?
MDMA is Molly, ecstasy. You ever do that, Dana?
No.
All right. I feel like a bully. You ever do it? And
nerd.
Yeah. It's like that's changed me. Also, it's you know what? I'm going to be honest. It's opened my heart a little bit, guys.
Okay.
So
I understand.
That's a good reason.
Good place to be rather than hardened and cynical and being just organically empathetic to people and wanting to
which
be nice.
I think, Dana, you are generally you seem very you've always struck me as very empathetic.
I don't know. My wife and I saw her across at our breakfast table, took a test, personality test, 10 different types. Okay, blink, just do the question. And then what'd you come out as? Helper. What'd you come out as? Helper. It can be toxic in the extreme, but yeah, my wife and I are very much like after you. People ask me, how did you navigate the Game of Thrones of Saturday Night Live? Because wouldn't you like, hey, you can do that part, but it's not to that level. I also have a competitive streak. But I'm working on that. I heard,
too. So. The late great Warren Thomas told me a story about you in the 90s. And he said that Dana one time said that he wants the audience to die from laughing at him. You want to kill so hard, people die.
Well, I would say to people that I was in that scene in the late 70s, early 80s, and Robin Williams was there briefly and then gone. And then he would come back as a star, Mork and Mindy, and he would create a small seismic event. And I was naive. I just thought, I guess that's where you want to try to get to that if you can.
The most impossible
What do you think the hardest you've ever killed is, Dana?
Yeah,
and
Dana.
Spade, I want to hear you as well.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Oh boy, that goes back a long time. I would say, for me,
in anything, in a sketch,
I would say in the early 80s, when I was really doing a lot of stand-up, I had done these goofy pilots and TV shows. And then I was working at this place called The Other Cafe, which Paula Poundstone went, and a lot of people, 70-seater, 60-seater with a big window. And that's where I got so confident doing 8 shows a week that the late shows, I would literally just kind of go with what I wanted to do. And I had so much confidence. I was crushing in that room. And the reason is because I was always a sketch player, but didn't know it. There was no groundlings up there. So I was always trying to do characters in sketch. So in this 60-seater, where there was no hard liquor, was really helpful. In the Haight-Ashbury, where I met my wife, by the way. Those are the best sets I've ever had. Different kind of stand-up. Then
were you doing like what were you doing, like Chop and Broccoli?
Chop and Broccoli came from there. Church Lady came from there.
I can only imagine how hard Chop and Broccoli must have killed in a 60-seater. CB, as it's known, CB. Thank you for helping this podcast.
I know, I'm helping.
So I would just say that, and then what happens is you go on Saturday Night Live and you're not doing as much stand-up. And then they're offering you enormous amounts of money to play enormous rooms, but you're never really in the shape that you should or could be in. So your act gets worse and the money gets bigger. Yeah. But you're famous, so you're riding waves and going to your hooks. But that was the best I ever was for my headspace. And if I do shoot another special, I would have to do it in a 50-seater. That's a tight space, but it's not popular to do that. What your theater? How big was that one?
Fonda, it's probably 800-900.
So it felt very intimate.
Oh, so. Fonda on
Sunset.
So David, that's my story. Neil,
David, when were you crushing the hardest?
I feel like it's any time I'm doing stand-up where they're not filming it for Netflix. And then when they film a special, something happens where the crowd goes, I'm paying to see you. But it just goes back to the joke of whenever most people film a special, it's not their best night on stage.
This was my Netflix that just came out was the 2 worst shows of the whole tour.
See, I'm telling you, it's true. Dana agrees. It's something about it.
I had the same thing. There was a technical issue on Friday night. So that got to throw that out. So you work on it for 6 months and then you got one shot and the audience sees the cameras and the lights. And so it's hard that's why Sandler's special, because he did it all over the place. And you're watching a special and the guy doesn't know he's doing a special. So Sandler didn't know if he was going to use all that. And so that was awesome because it was just he wasn't doing a special. But really, that was your worst set because it felt pretty good.
No, it was. I know it was still very good. Yeah. But it was like, and then the thing happens where you're pissed and you can't be pissed.
Yeah.
There's like a party that's like, oh, these motherfuckers.
You paid to see me. Yeah, that's so funny. I'm having a tough set on my special night when they paid to see me. It's not like you popped in at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
I want to introduce a psychological problem based on this and not being able to shoot it 20 times. Mm-hmm. And it's not a good place to be in. Like if you have the exact same set, cameras are gone, it's just gone, it's Saturday night, and it's a little tight, whatever. At least for me, I might step outside the lines, do a little crowd work, switch up my set, try to work what's been given to me. But when you're out there and you're doing your set and it's doesn't help me to be in this linear thing. I feel like it's homework. I have to get to these bits as opposed to, I got a lot of bits in my quiver and I'm just out here tonight. So that's another thing to get quiver. Like,
Quiver.
I like that.
Whoops,
Quiver.
there's more arrows. Here's some chopped broccoli. Soup. Oh, be careful. The church lady may make an appearance. So, but that's why I want it to be like that on ayahuasca. Hello.
Yeah.
I'm higher than, besides
me and
this,
Spade don't do crowd work. Were there any other suggestions?
I don't really do it either. I think I don't really do it either, but in a small room, you can really have a conversation a little bit. Should we go on to stand? I'm still just curious how you're happier.
Ask, like, well, I can do an hour. I'll go however you guys want. Just cut it down. I don't give a crap.
Because happiness is such an elusive word. I'm not, and you're just saying you're better. I'm not like, I'm still like the joke engine or whatever, still the same, but it's more pleasant to be me. I realized something on MDMA, which I felt very forgiving and very open. And I was like, why am I so open now? And I realized because most of the time my brain is just like cortisol and adrenaline. And I'm like thriving in that. And I think that's my personality and that's my outlook. And then I was like, that's not even your outlook. That's just the chemicals you have. So therefore it makes you think it makes you seem cynical and cutting and biting and abrasive. And it's like, that's just the chemicals you have. So I've figured out a way to try to ignore those chemicals and bring in more of like the nice serotonin family chemicals. It seems like a lot of things in life are a little bit like just working it, fake it till you make it, you know?
Yeah, it's just literally, you know what I've been doing, which is the corniest thing in the world, is like I do a gratitude checklist. 4 times a day.
Smart.
Yeah, but like I do it 4 times a day because
Four feels high.
4 feels like a lot, but because I will forget. I will forget.
Oh yeah,
I just will forget and then I start thinking negatively about my life, or like I say it's like I write science fiction about my life, like they're out to get me and Spade hates you or whatever. And then you go and then I just go and then I write down like, no, you're a popular comedian, you have 3 Netflix specials, you co-created Dave Chappelle, like just things that are actually true. Like you write jokes just come to you. Your whatever the attributes of the positive attributes of life.
You're good at your job.
Yes.
You do well. You know, it's a hard field.
And if you can make a living in the arts or something you love at and make a good living, that's a gratitude check off.
Absolutely.
Right,
Absolutely.
Like I get paid to do this. I still go back to that all the time.
Yes, it's very hard.
I'm working right now.
Yeah, it's hard to. No, well, this feels like work, but it's other stuff. It's hard to remember. It's just hard to remember the positive parts of your life because we're like kind of. It's cooler to be negative and look like, this is hard, and I'm like, I'm a soldier, and I was like, no, we're all incredibly lucky.
And so was it your idea to write down the 4 times a day, or is it a therapist?
It was actually, no, I mean, like I was aware of it as like a, like an Oprah thing. And then I was talking about Islam and I said, they pray 5 times a day, which is smart because it's like, you got to remember. And then Rainn Wilson from The Office was like, why don't you try doing gratitude 4 times a day? And I was like, all right. And I've been doing it like probably 4 months at this point. It's pretty great.
And what did ayahuasca give you? If that MDA gave you that sort of gratitude, and
ayahuasca it got me off antidepressants for good.
Really?
Pretty big. Yeah. And I was an atheist before, and then doing ayahuasca made me believe in a central creation force thing. But it's not like religious or like, so therefore
nothing wrong with that. I totally believe in that.
Yeah. I think people get hung up on like, well, it's like what franchise do you believe in?
Right. And that's it gets to me. We're here. I always go back to that. Like, why are we here? Are we really here? Is our purpose here? What are we doing here? So I just emotionally have to think there's some creative designer,
some reason,
some reason, because it's also more comforting just to, a lot of faith or just belief systems. They asked Mel Gibson, who's a very devout Catholic, and he did, rather than go in defending the religion, he goes, what choice have I got? I did a little Australian accent. What choice have I got? So, it's like, I'm going to be way more content and at peace with myself during this time, this journey. So it's sort of like I'm choosing to be open to the.
Yeah, in a weird way, it is like a self-interested choice, because it kind of it's easier if you don't take everything so literally. Mm-hmm. Like if it's like, this is my only shot, and I gotta make the most money, and I gotta succeed, and I gotta on this time, this 80 years or whatever on Earth, I gotta rise and grind. And you're like, or it's like, no, you're part of a bigger.
That's what I say 4 times a day.
I would say
this is my only shot. I need more money. No, I believe, and I was in my late 20s. I realized there was a higher power than Lorne Michaels. No, I was at 30. And then I said, there's got to be something above that. And now I'm enlightened.
And we're talking, of course, about Bernie Burlstein.
Those are 2 of my favorite references.
Fantastic.
Neil, nobody knows nothing. Nobody knows anything in the business. Now give me 10% of your money.
I don't know anything, but listen to me.
But we love Bernie.
I love Bernie.
Of course.
When you did Chappelle Show was, let's say, 2003. Does that sound right?
Oh, yeah, that sounds right. It is right. 2002 to 2004, or 2002 to 2005.
Okay, so SNL was going, and you guys, did you ever want to write for SNL? Was that even in your possibilities? Or
we had written, kind of like me and Chappelle wrote Half Baked in '97, and then Brewer was in it, and then Brewer. I kind of got. You were doing, Spade, that's when I met you. You were doing 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag, maybe?
Not at the top of the resume, but yes.
In Toronto?
That sounds about right.
Toronto? Mm-hmm. Yeah, in Toronto. And then I was and then I met a guy named Mike Scherer who wrote for SNL, and he and I wrote a couple screenplays together.
Okay.
And then so I was always sort of around, and then through Scherer I became friends with like Seth Meyers and Poehler and then all those people. So I would go to the parties.
That's got something.
Yeah, so that's something. And then I actually, when Dave hosted in 2016, I wrote that week on the show. And it was the week Trump won the election, so it was an insane week to be there.
Oh wow.
And it was like, I remember I was friends with Joe, so I was like in Joe's office and on a exit polling conference call at 6 p.m. On the election night, and the guy Frank Lutz was like, Hillary's up by 6. Hillary's up by 6 points. It's like, so then
at 6 p.m. Okay.
Yeah, at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then so as the night went on, you just got to see what people transform. And like me and Michael Che wrote a sketch about, it was going to be Rick James doing an update.
I like it already.
Why does anything with Rick starts with Rick James?
Right. Rick James doing a weekend update. Doing an update about how he realizes that he could have been president of the United States. But we did like 3 versions of it. Like there was like at 9:00, it's like Donald Trump failed at Rick James's dream. And then at 2 a.m. we rewrote it to be like another thing. And then 5 a.m. we rewrote it to like, I could have been president. And then me and Joe's at like 6 or 7 a.m. I pitched the sketch of like, why don't we just do a bunch of people watching the returns come in?
Mhm.
and it ended up being like the popular sketch that week.
Oh, good.
But we wrote it. I mean, again, I'm not telling. It's all these like, it's the same heroism stories all the SNL, like I'm a hero, and then like I punched Downey, and then we got the scripted cards.
Randa cards.
Yeah, and then Wally was like, "What is this? I can't even read this." So we wrote that sketch, and it did like pretty good. It did like decent at read through, but it had like some punch, and then we rewrote it.
But some of those are visual, and then they come alive when you're doing them.
What was the through hook of that? Just the
it was literally
like
it was like 7 a.m. I'm really like everyone's excited, and then like a couple lines about how
shoes start dropping.
Yeah, 9:30. Yeah, then like looks like Trump won, and like them going like what, and then Dave's watching it with them, and then Chappelle had a funny direction for the rewrite. He goes, just make it blacker. So then the direction became like white people overreacting to a bad outcome, and Dave being black about it. Dave just being like, what the fuck did you like? What did you think? And then Rock came in, then Rock shows up at like 11, like with some food, like what's going on? And then him and Dave are just like play sniper to a bunch of upset white people. But it was funny, like like knowing about the show secondhand through Seth and Sure and a few people, but so because I was like writing with Dave, I got to go into the sketch pick thing after read through.
That's a big place.
The inner sanctum with Lauren,
tight club.
Each sketch is a card, and some cards make it onto the outline, and some don't. It's a scary place. So you go in there.
So I did a. It's like the sanctum of sanctums, right?
Yep. Yeah.
It's the center of the Death Star. So I did a thing that I didn't know you can't do. Is I went up to the board.
No.
Yes, I went up to the board, took a card, and said, "I think you should move this here."
The fuck? Wow.
And I don't think anyone had ever done it.
No,
I never saw anyone do it.
No,
I think I paralyzed.
And a +1.
Yes, exactly. And I paralyzed Lorne because Lorne is, for the many things, he is fairly passive. Yeah. If you confront him, none of this was calculated. So I basically hacked Lorne.
Goddamn.
Moved a sketch up.
Hacked the system.
Pushed him out of the way.
Get out, punch him threw him through the window. And then after dress didn't go well. I never realized how shaggy dress rehearsal was.
Shaggy. Yeah, it was. It can be really some loose ends in dress.
Yeah, like you don't know. It's like, oh, this shouldn't be a television show.
This shouldn't be on its feet right now. This is rehearsal.
It's not a joke, but there were a couple times my first season, I didn't know how it all worked either. I thought it was so bad and so long and so discombobulated. I just thought the show is not going to go on tonight. They're going to have to show a movie or something.
Yeah, they're gonna have to show like The Godfather or something, or like or like The Lone Ranger or something.
And it's so long. You're like, this is still going. What the? We got to do the real one in a minute.
It starts at 7:30. You're like, we're not going to be able to do the 11:30 show. This is running so long. Yeah. So after dress, we're in Lauren's office, which is like 75. It's a fire hazard. It's like 75 people.
Yeah.
In this cramped room.
It is a fire hazard.
20 by 20.
It's like,
yeah.
Chappelle was actually talking about hacking the system. He was smoking during that meeting. It's a tiny room. And Lauren, I think I did the card thing again.
Jesus, you took over.
And then this is how hard I hacked this guy. During the show,
you gave notes.
During the show, it's like the show's going well, right? It's like we figured it out, whatever. Cut the jokes that don't work, It was a miracle. When you cut the shit that doesn't work, the whole thing is better.
It starts to shine a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at, it's 12, 40, 45. There's one sketch left and there's a few on the board. And I go, what's next? And Lauren goes, you decide.
Ah, wow.
So I got to pick the sketch, which Seth Meyers was like, I don't think that's ever happened.
Never.
No.
And the way you do it is you have to rush the cockpit on Wednesday.
Yeah.
You rush the cockpit, you wrest control from them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only way then you're the captain now.
And then Lorne forgot your name because he's so many people. He's probably, could we have the pin pusher card guy come in from Wednesday? Pin pusher.
No, you know what's funny? I did go back because I'd had a good experience. I went back another week when I think Aziz Ansari was hosting and me and Jost wrote a sketch. And guess who wasn't in the sketch picking meeting?
Yep.
You
know what? I know that since then they have someone in there that pushes a beverage cart in front of the host and his friends in the room. So no one can get to the board. I just like the balls of him going, okay, now it's the air show. We're going to open with Dave's monologue. And you hear in the back, nope.
Not this week, man.
Sorry, that's at the end. Monologue is? Yep.
No, I know. What do you think?
Well, why? That's interesting.
But it was. I've done it. I went back 2 more weeks, so a total of 3 weeks. And by the 3rd week, I had like the classic experience of like the sketch. You have to kind of get they don't pick your sketch, and then like Jost objected, and then some people didn't like it, and then we got it on, but it was like late, and then people objected, and then it got cut Friday night.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I know. It was like, oh, this is the experience I've heard about.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and
ugly.
Ugly.
No, it was pretty ugly.
We should take a pause. I mean, this is
and you go, I guess I don't get to pick the last sketch again. Maybe I'll pick that one.
Maybe Lauren, do I need to reintroduce myself?
Maybe you
walk around
who runs the show. Yeah,
Lauren, you're spinning a pin.
Like this.
Lauren, I could pick it, please. Is there a donkey's tail anywhere?
This fell off the board accidentally.
Yeah, so it was. I had every experience, I think, in 3 weeks.
So funny.
So Chappelle, just in broad strokes, just for our listeners, the difference between doing sketch in that environment and that whatever protocol you guys had, I didn't really know, but I assume it was pre-tape, not live.
It was all pre-tape.
Yeah.
And the staff was me and him. So it was
wow.
Well, because we had done Half Baked in '97 and it didn't go well. And then we just didn't get what it was. We worked with Bob Simons, who you guys have both worked with, on Half Baked, and we just kind of got mauled by the process because we were 23. So
what is when you look back at, because I've done a lot of bombs and stuff, or I was in them, but was there a flaw in Half Baked, or it was timing?
It was. I'll clean up our end of the street. We should have just rewritten it more. Once we got greenlit, we were just like, fucking, we're 23. Let's get this per diem in our pockets and get to the Brass Rail, the strip club in Toronto. Yeah.
What are you gonna wear to the Oscars?
Yeah, we were. Yeah, so
it's so exciting. You go, this is it. They bought the movie. Let's go shoot it. You don't think of let's keep.
I do think it had a great name.
Yeah,
Half Baked. You always remember it.
Yeah, that was Brewer's pitch. So so we just should have kept rewriting it, and then there was just production stuff that it was like you know, by the time we saw drawings and renderings of the sets and stuff, it was all very bright and colorful, and we were just kind of like, is this what you thought it was going to be? Just like we didn't. I think Bob had like the Billy Madison
lens on it.
Yeah, like the Billy Madison color
Shortfall.
palette. And Dana, I didn't see Master of Disguise, but it looked like you had that. We had it. Adam had it less in Happy Gilmore because it was more exteriors, but he got sort of further away from the sort of the kindergarten color palette.
Cheerful, family-oriented films.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We were doing a weed movie, so it was kind of like not exactly right for that. So it just stuff like that.
So the authenticity quotient went.
Yes. And
by the way,
should have rewritten it more.
Neil, you can even get burned on posters because there's a whole art, like a blue background, like it, and I think Tommy Boy has one. A lot of them, there's a system where there's certain colors that make it look like a fun, happy family movie, and there's some that look a little grainier, even on the poster.
Yes, that's exactly right. But then also, were you in Airheads, Spade?
No.
Sorry to put that on you.
Brendan Fraser.
Yes, but like Airheads was a little more indie looking. Half Baked had the bright blue background.
Yeah.
Grass, Dave and Jim. You know, it's like you're absolutely right. Like there's just a bunch of stuff. And I'm not saying like that it was wrong. I'm not saying I kind of feel like it wasn't quite right for us. And by the time we didn't have any power to go like, no. I didn't know that you could just walk up and take the index card.
Yeah,
and
you should have.
It's not actually all the time anyone's fault or a conspiracy. It's just that
no, exactly.
There's subjectivity to it, but I think if there's a through line, let's say you and Dave rewrote it and you had complete control over it, essentially, like the way Adam Sandler does, then you would all your stand-up would come into play. Like, well, what's working? But if it gets muted,
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
And also I was 23, Dave was 23. We didn't. So then once we got to Chappelle's show, then it was every single decision comes through one of us.
Yeah. And that's why, I mean,
for better or for worse, at least you can take the credit or live or die with it.
Yeah. And so like that was, so it was me and him. A couple people, a guy named Brian Tucker, who went on to be a great SNL writer, would pitched us some sketches. But me and Dave would always write them ourselves. And so it was, it was just a 2-person sort of black hole operation of like.
How many sketches did you need? Because they were half hours, right?
Yeah, it was 22. Yeah, it was 22 minutes.
One a week?
No, it was 22 minutes. Plus we had musical guests, which would end up being about 3 minutes. So we ended up needing about 4 or 5 per episode. And that's very hard. So
that's a lot.
We had to do 12 episodes. But here's the crazy part: without reruns. So we had to do 12 weeks in a row of 4 or 5 sketches.
Oh, so, yeah.
So that's where it just becomes like almost unbearable.
Well, just you two. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
just writer's room is too much.
Yeah, just us. So it was, and like you guys said, for better or worse, there's some of it's great. The second season's way better than the first one to me. Just objectively, but yeah, it just became like so the hard part was the pressure and there was no backstabbing. There were no politics.
Okay.
It was
all your energy
goes
like, to the show.
Yes. Yeah. But so it's like you guys got weeks off, but the whole week off, you're thinking about what an asshole so-and-so is, So we didn't have, we had less of that, but it is just like, so hard to do it that many weeks in a row. And then we get, 3 months off for between seasons, but were you
riding high?
When did you go, holy shit, like, we got a hit?
Well, you know what's funny is way it pertains to SNL is did you guys read that Live from New York book, the Tom Shales book?
flip through it.
Yeah.
Flip through
So
I'm familiar
again,
with it. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Little thick.
lived it, so it's more like, oh yeah, is that what happened? But
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff you go, well, that didn't happen like that.
yeah, exactly.
Everyone has
But
that.
for an outsider, it was interesting I didn't know. I genuinely didn't, had never, and I love sketch. I wrote for a sketch show called All That on Nickelodeon when I was like 20,
Keenan.
before all that stuff. Yeah, with Keenan.
Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the Set. You may know it from Quiet on the Set. Dude, that show is so popular. It's number one on HBO today. It's been out for like a month.
It's
But
not that quiet.
yeah, it's not that. I had a good joke on that guy that I'll tell you guys off the air. It wasn't about molesting. It was a fat shaming joke. So that's pretty cool.
Okay.
But so I never, until I read Live from New York, I never thought about like character sketches or parodies or premise sketches or like I never kind of classified them. So I literally read it. I take it to Chappelle. I go, read this. Like before we'd gotten picked up, and then he was like, oh. So then we started approaching it like, let's do a character sketch, let's do a premise sketch, it was so disorganized. It was such a two-man operation that we ended up having two distinctions of sketches, which is longies and shorties. So it was a pretty
smart
high level operation, but like
high level lingo.
Well, there's also which is done is we used to call them on the Dana Carvey show presentational. So it's like there's a little song or a chyron that kind of gives a joke away, like Germans who say nice things. What I did with Steve Carell. Right. It's his bit. It's just two guys facing. You know the premise right away.
Yep.
2 minutes of jokes.
Yes, that's a. I'm glad you brought that up because I remember I went to SNL while we were doing Chappelle Show, and I was like, I looked at Seth and I was like, oh, I now I realize having Chappelle on stage setting the sketch up beforehand does so much heavy lifting.
Yes.
You don't need to spend 80 seconds going like, here we are at a restaurant. I hope nothing crazy happens.
Everyone's wondering where it's going. Yeah. Like, what's going on? What are we doing?
So he could say like, me and my wife argue about race and who does what. And then we can go like, so we got to have a racial draft and then toss to like everything's set up, which again, I think there's like you guys, but Dana, I forgot about how great the Dana Carvey show was until you mentioned it. Congratulations again. That show was incredible.
It's nice to have when you only get 8 shows on the air and you get a nice documentary. Thank you, Josh Greenbaum, that kind of goes,
could be worse. Yeah. Could be totally forgotten.
Well, I was going to ask you this question based on you asking, bringing that up, because Steve Carell and Stephen Colbert, they were not them. They weren't who they are now. Yeah, they're kind of insecure, but they were great immediately. And you've known Dave so long, and forget how funny he is. Just his stage presence has gone to this other level. I don't know how you've watched this evolution of somebody who's that comfortable on stage and confident.
Yeah, I don't think it's
or has he always been that guy?
It's almost, he's kind of always been that guy. He was good. I don't know when you guys first saw him, but I heard a story fairly recently where Martin Lawrence, Dave's in high school on stage at Garvin's or somewhere in DC. And Martin Lawrence has done like Do the Right Thing, and he's come back to DC and he's doing good. And somebody's like, and Dave's on stage, and somebody says to Martin, what do you think of this kid? And Martin goes, I don't know, but I can't stop looking at him. Like he's in high school then. Dave also had a joke that I like telling people, one of his high school jokes, when the show Alf came out. Dave had a joke. It's a good thing Alf didn't land. It's a good thing Alf landed in a white neighborhood and not a black neighborhood, because if Alf had landed in a black neighborhood, 2 weeks later, you would have seen brothers wearing Alf skin coats.
Alf skin coats.
Pretty good joke for a kid in high school. So like the thing of his how natural he is, and like I don't even think I don't even compare it. It's like, well, I'm never gonna be able to do that. So it's not even worth emulating, because
Yeah,
it's
not
like,
a lot of people could. Yeah.
yeah, like, do you guys know of anybody that's that, like, I've literally been having conversations with him, like, I don't even know when the show's starting. He's smoking, be like, Brennan, you don't know, no, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Puts the cigarette, doesn't even put the cigarette out, just backs onto the stage while we're talking and gets a standing ovation.
Yeah.
Like, just not, there's no separation between being a person and being the guy on stage.
Yeah, well, two things that are interesting is to that I guess for a period of time post that show and everything that happened, you'd start to show up in clubs, and I would just hear,
Yeah.
I would hear 6-hour sets or 4-hour sets. I don't,
Yeah.
and so that would get someone confident anyway. But this is what's interesting to me. Like Eddie Murphy is 19, he comes out on SNL, so he's at a confidence, he's just there. It's unbelievable, right? Yeah. I'll take Louis C.K. just because he's such a brilliant stand-up.
It's an amazing comedian, yeah.
And he's going through the normal thing of finding his way. And then 20 years later, he's at this level that you can only equal it as a stand-up. So it's interesting where people who get it so fast and so young, but we could get there, Neil. You could get there.
We start today. Yeah, we start today.
I have you booked at the West Side. You're going to do a 7-hour set. Neil Brennan and friends, but no one else is coming.
Well, no, but that's what's funny is like you don't. It's like how I would think of it. It's like I have the material I have. I have 43 minutes or whatever. Whereas I can't like channel or whatever. Like Spade, you seem like a very bit oriented person. Like you have the time you have.
Yeah. Well, I also like to do longer stories now because to eat time also, and to be more personality driven bits, because some bits can be, if you do it about a subject, it might have been trampled on already. But if you talk about your own life or your version of something that happens, that sort of identifies you and your persona. So those stories I like a lot because they can't be really duplicated. It has to be me telling them. So I like those in the act. It doesn't do well.
How
for
old
TikTok
are there
clips.
stories? Are there stories that you're doing that you were like, could I do that in my act? Are they new stories, or is it like when I was a kid?
Most of it's new, but I could go back and mine stuff and say, this was funny, and I can make it funnier because you learn how to tell stories better. But if it has like little tiny punchlines along the way, and little tent pole laughs, so it's not just a story. Like Norm used to tell a joke, Johnny went to school, and then it's 15 minutes, and then he does the punchline. So it's kind of a funny walk there through the joke, but you also are like waiting for the actual funny part.
Yeah.
But if you can keep a story going like that, I do like that. I also have some one-liners. It's really a mess, to be honest, but it's whatever's funny.
He's fine.
But I don't like doing long sets. I'll say that. I don't like doing hour and a half. I don't think it's necessary.
I don't either. I don't think people want, like, my Netflix is 53 minutes. Like it was an hour and 5 live, but like, I'm like, I don't like.
I'm with you.
No, I think everyone's sharing shorts and stuff. I think it just needs Attell, I think, was 35 minutes of stand up, but he had people playing the recorder to extend it to 40. Yeah. So if you go past, we were talking about this, that you can kind of ride a wave to maybe 40, but not anybody has to have that lull. The audience gets tired if you're lucky, from laughing, and then you have the low, and then you have to rebuild. But what I would say about you, which makes you unique, one is the 3 mics thing. It's very original, incredibly fun for a comedian to watch. It's just like, it's, all these styles. And then on this one, I haven't seen anyone do it, but you're just doing regular stand-up. You're killing, but then all of a sudden you're talking about atheism. Your face goes to a little corner in black and white, I think, and then this sort of commercial, this big video collage comes on.
I do. Basically, I do. the premise is religions should make attack ads on each other like politicians.
Yeah, it's great.
And so then I basically do the voiceover in the corner, and
is there
and then
a
I do
screen
like
in the
screen.
theater? Oh,
No, there was no screen there.
So they're laughing because of
Really?
They're laughing because of the voiceover, and then because this is a visual presentation for people at home, I'm like,
yeah,
why? It's you know what analogy I always use is like television degrades, you can film an amazing thing, and in order for it to work through a television camera and go and work in homes, it has to be so great that it can get through television, like knocks the quality down 40%, right?
Yeah.
And the analogy I always use is SNL musical guests. SNL musical guests live in that studio, I think we can all agree, some of the best shows I've ever seen.
Or heard, too. It's like
some of the best, yes.
Give you the chills.
What I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Literally, someone you don't even like will give you the chills when you watch them at 8H. And then if you're at home, you're like fast forwarding. And that's the difference between like television just makes stuff worse. Like in the room, you can feel the bass in your chest. So in terms of like stand up, I tried to do more visual stuff on Netflix because people can watch anything. People can watch Batman Return. They can watch they can watch Flip and Fall videos. They can watch the Zapruder film. They can just watch, and they can watch The Godfather 2. They can watch
so that
they can Zapruder. Zapruder's bad quality.
Because it's
not great quality, but you can see it.
No, on TV it comes off very bad.
It's pretty funny, and it is pretty funny.
It's funny.
What I was going to say was, then you also did a visual effect where you're like on a big iPhone talking to us.
I'm talking about social media. Spade, you would like my comedy. You should look at it. You would.
And get influenced by it. Whoops.
Yeah.
I
do. I talk about girls on social media and guys on social media, the kind of hustlepreneur thing. And Danny, you know what's funny is I'm doing Hans Franz. I'm doing the clap. I do the clap basically. And it took me like a year before I'm like, I'm doing Hans Franz. I just was doing it, and then I realized like, oh, I'm doing Hans Franz without the accent. But I cut to when I'm doing the like, what's up, guys? You want to make money? I go to like a frame, like the 16, the 9:16 frame. So just trying to help myself on television.
Yeah.
It's it's like it's less of a man's. It's less of a TED Talk. It's just less of a one man standing there, nothing happening.
If you do think of that way, because on the last special, when I went into the inner sanctum, they said at max people last 12, 15 minutes. And if you designed your stand up, like the audience, the physical audience is going to start leaving, you would really front load it. And the way to win the game show is that you keep them longer than anyone else. But about your visual imagery, it's a little bit to me like when David and I talk on this other podcast we're doing where we're just sort of riffing and stuff. And I'm doing a couple of voices. And then we have a gentleman, young person, edit it together and then mix in visual effects to it. And that's your YouTube short clip. Everyone does it, and it's just very potent. Potency is huge.
Just better. This idea that like, I'm like I'm breaking the sanctity of stand-up. Like, there's no. Like I want people to look at it. I don't like, and all this thing about like, what about the history and your legacy? I love comedy. I haven't watched Richard Pryor in 25 years. I'm not going back and looking in the like. What about? It's like we have my the one Crazy Kid was on the Netflix charts for a week. I can't believe it was on there that long. Usually it's like we get about, in terms of like Bring the Pain, Christmas special came out in 96, and I feel like it lasted culturally for 3 years.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, it
because
was
analog
like
in the 90s. Yeah.
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 And even like Mike Myers was saying, like, this is like what this is not the showbiz that we all started, especially you guys who were like popular. Like Wayne, if you were in Wayne's World, this is a little different. So
well, even
like,
just a Stark stand-up special, it's like at a certain point it could be Ansel Adams. You know, you just don't want to go. It looks great, but you want to get with the times too. So we have little clips. You got to jazz them up or put words, anything. Just
words,
not
jazz them, anything.
Just what it was.
Anything.
Yeah.
People are. It's Dana. That's a good way to think of it. Is like, how do I get people to
not walk away?
Imagine them walking out of it. Bill Burr actually said he tries to make his setups sound insane so that people will be like, what? Where he's like, I'm sick of fat people crying. And then you go, wait, what?
Right. Yeah. Every TikTok starts with, this is the craziest thing that ever happened to me. And then they go, let me back up. And you're like,
yeah. Have you guys know about toes? Well, I stubbed mine. Has that happened to you? It's incredible. Like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got really rich with crypto. Should I hate myself? You know.
Yeah. No, that's right.
Yeah,
so
bylines.
Yeah, approaching it from like not even sensational, like, or as sensationally as you can do it and not feel like a piece of garbage. So like that's kind of, or even Sandler's a good example of like guitars, and I'm going to put it down, and then I'm going to go over here, and it's just like, and he's got visuals. Yeah, he's got visuals. He's got his closer now with the thank you comedy thing, like. It's like, and he said he had a screen and stuff behind him. So,
I totally agree.
Do like, I think it's silly to think that we should just do it the way it was done.
Old fat. You know? Yeah. A purist would be the.
Yeah. Cause if I'm sure you guys meet people all the time who are like, have no idea who you are. And then you go, I remember there was a girl. I know. Let me slow down. No, there was a girl. There was a girl who wrote on the Daily Show who was a black girl who didn't know that Chris Rock had a show on HBO.
There you go.
Like
easily, yeah.
How? And then you go, well, how would she know? She was 8 when it was on.
Right. Someone said, I know all your shit all the way back to Grown Ups. I'm like, Grown Ups? That was 10 years ago.
I thought I was done by the time Grown Ups came out.
Yeah, I got new Juicy Life on TBS.
My fans have jumped the shark on that. They're like in their late 60s, and they're like, my kids sure are fans of yours. They are.
Yeah.
They were born when Wayne's World was made. How is that possible? But yeah.
Dana, what are the bits that people bring up from Wayne's World now? That like the most common bits, obviously like Schwing and all that stuff when it's out, but what is little
ones? If you're gonna spew into this, for me, little Garth things. I'd say for me it'd be the Dream Girl and being knocked over, and the Foxy Lady Dance because of the Hendrix song is very potent. I don't know if you've seen the movie, but Garth, the shyest guy in town, does this dance. Stuff like that. To get a hit like that is so rare. Talk about gratitude. I'm going to write that down.
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. And Mike Myers and I and Lorne Michaels share net profit on the film. And so every year we get checks from that film.
Net profit?
Yeah. There were no gross players. People don't know that. You don't really make money from movies because if there's someone in there who gets 20% of the gross, they'll never turn a profit. But we made it for 12 and it did 200 million, and then it did a bunch on video. So that was kind of cool. So I didn't want to say, but I took ayahuasca right before we got on this.
We're timing this really well.
I'll tell you what I learned from today's podcast.
Sum it
before
up,
before we let Neil go, I'll say,
you guys, I'm trying to think of anything else we should talk about. If there's anything
I was gonna say, I did like that you wrote for Singled Out because I used to watch that show and Jenny McCarthy blew up. That was a cool, fun show. But was there any crazy thing you?
That was my first job in show business. That was my first writing job, and I remember
it's a big show.
It was it was like
Yeah.
she was on the cover of Rolling Stone. I remember, like,
Yeah.
And the Rolling Stone was a magazine.
Yes,
that was
and people looked at
popular,
it.
and then it was like there were a few cultural hubs, and I remember saying during the pilot, this show is very stupid and it's going to be very popular. Like
You
I
were
could
right.
just sort of tell, like, oh, this is going to be, yeah. I'm so old. Neil, how old are you? I'm so old. I was in Las Vegas the night Tupac was murdered, and I ended up sitting at a blackjack table with Jenny McCarthy all night playing blackjack. That's how old I am. I was meeting Chappelle there, and he missed his flight.
Is that how you mourned?
Wow.
Wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the
No.
last time he'd miss a flight to meet me.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm quite aged.
Yeah, you're old. And I think your next special should be called Cortisol and Adrenaline. Is that
Not
what you
bad.
said? Cortisol?
Yeah, cortisol and adrenaline.
Yeah.
Negative brain chemicals.
It should be called Be Grateful That You're About to Watch Neil Brennan's comedy show.
With a lot of extra pictures and words.
Oh, if I do one now, I've been thinking this way anyway. It's just going to be just blasting video and parodies. And
It should be. What's the downside?
Yeah,
it's
who
like
cares?
nobody gets. One person complained, like not even complained. They were just like, it kind of took me out of it. Everybody else knows, like, this is where we are. Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld didn't mention the video. You know what I mean? Like, didn't say like, I didn't like that. Like, it was everyone's on board. Like we have to help ourselves, guys.
I think mine might be called Wait For It, because that's what every stupid TikTok says.
Wait, watch till the end. No,
yeah, watch till the end. And then you go, by the way, I like when they say wait for it and it's a 6-second video. I'm like, I'm here.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, how bad are people's attention span? They're like, I don't have this kind of
wait
time.
for 6 seconds.
Yeah.
And then it's very anticlimactic.
I just want to quickly do a quick test to see if we can bring Crazy Good back into the top 10. This is a great special. It's revolutionary. It has video effects. You don't believe it. He talks about anti-vax people, talks about Joe Rogan. I see. Sex couples, psychopaths invented the world, basically, and drug addicts. They're very, very important. And, of course, ayahuasca we talk about on this podcast.
Of course. And Ellen DeGeneres. I have a joke about Ellen DeGeneres that Spade, I think you will like, and I'm sure Dana
Can you say it right now?
I'll say it right now.
It's part of the special.
I basically, people, but like comedians are expected to be leaders now and like morally righteous. And people go, is Ellen nice? I was like, is Ellen nice? How many nice lesbians have you ever met in your entire life?
Jim Jeffries.
I go after Jim Jeffries. Everybody gets a little something. I don't go after anybody. Everybody was like, everyone has approved and thanked me for them. So like it's all in good fun.
Yeah, and Jim Jeffries, I don't think him because with his Australian accent when he first came on the scene, he had like a 10-minute bit, and I remember him saying, I don't like lesbians. You can be having the best day of your life. A lesbian shows up, you're fucked. Something like that. But anyway.
Yeah.
Great comedy.
Yes.
Great.
Yes. Incredible comedy.
Thank you, Neil.
And he's on the spectrum. All right. Great. I'm very happy to be here, and thank you for having me.
You were an incredible, easy guest. People who do podcasts are really good guests, I've noticed.
Yeah, I would like you both on my podcast. It's called Blocks. Spade, I don't think you're going to do it. It's a little too emotional for you. Dana, on the other hand, I think is a prime candidate. Yeah, and I'm going to send some emails about it.
Yeah,
I would. I have a story.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right,
most David has stories too. I don't know. That's a whole nother podcast of whether comedians also have some struggle.
We're all nuts.
I mean, obviously, a lot of people do, but comedians I meet seem to have stories. A lot of them,
Seinfeld did it yesterday, so I feel like Letterman's done it. Letterman's done it, and now I've got Letterman and Seinfeld. I feel like anyone who passes, I'm kind of like, okay, so you're better.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, very good.
You.
All right, boys. Good to see you.
Thanks, Neil.
Miss you. See you soon on the street.
Miss you. Bye.
Bye.
This has been a presentation of Odyssey. Please follow, subscribe, leave a like, a review, all the stuff. Smash that button, whatever it is, wherever you get your podcasts. Fly on the Wall is executive produced by Dana Carvey and David Spade, Jenna Weiss-Berman of Odyssey, Charlie Finan of Brillstein Entertainment, and Heather Santoro. The show's lead producer is Greg Holtzman.